Shout out my nigga Cinco. Shout out my nigga Cinco.
We lit? All right, bet you watching that Day and Late podcast, man. Make some noise.
Yes, sir.
This is the y'all didn't make no noise.
Come on, production, make some noise. We in this thing, man. Come on.
Yeah. All right, this is the best podcast.
Never heard that noise before.
Fucking dog in the house.
This is the official podcast of LA Rap, the best podcast in LA Rap. I pride myself on that. This is our Halloween episode, man.
Yes,
make some noise for that. It's the holiday.
Sir, man. We in this thing. Halloween.
Yeah, so I am a master burger.
Which one, though? Which master
The
burger?
one on Vernon by the Crackheads.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a master burger.
Disrespectful. I see what you did there.
Yes, that's what my costume is. What are you?
I'm Ricky Bobby. If you ain't first, you last.
Okay, and then our guest is...
A nigga in a dress.
I am the witch that'll take your bitch.
Bro, you in a dress. You got a dress on right now.
A witch that'll take your bitch. All right, well, I'm your host.
I'm the witch that'll take your bitch.
Hey, can I get the package that the costume was in where we can see what it's supposed to be?
Don't
Let me
do
get that. Let me
Please
get
don't
that.
hand him that.
Oh, but now we don't want to go viral.
If you
All of
get
a sudden,
that,
I'm playing too much.
You better grab the car wheel that he was working on that hasn't got fixed yet.
Okay, you don't get it because you never saw Talladega Nights.
I've only seen that movie once
would never let
recently.
you work
You got it.
Like
you
last
got
year.
it. You got the
Don't
Ricky
you
Bobby
wish
record.
that
Never let
evil
you
on me,
work
Ricky Bobby?
Oh God,
He needs to hear this.
He needs to hear. The people. Hey, if you want to see what his costume was supposed to be and see he in a dress, put your witches in the
JR,
chat.
pass it
Bro,
to me.
I would never let you work on my car, bro. When's the
I'm
last
not a
time you changed a
mechanic.
tire?
Not a mechanic.
When's the last time you changed a tire?
It's been years.
It's been years, exactly.
This is the costume this man has on right now, bro. Got a dress on. Production,
was a
zoom
race
in.
car driver-
Production, nobody else's camera. My
If I
camera
was a
right
race
here.
car driver
Right
game,
here, bro. Got a
and I
dress on.
saw you on
Here,
my
bro.
sideline, bro, I would literally just keep
All
driving.
right, I don't like to start the episode with all this goddamn negativity.
I don't like to start the
want
episode with niggas in dresses.
I want some good vibes first, then we can argue a little bit later. I am your
got a
host,
dress
Dejon
on.
Kicks is
Paul.
fire, though.
Let's do it. I'm your host, Dejon Paul from the LA Rap Report Card. I'm joined by Trap News Network YouTuber Rich Trapper. Make some noise for him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clap for me.
Make a little bit of noise.
Nah, clap for me.
Make
nigga.
a little bit of noise.
Put your dress wearing ass.
We'll give him a couple snaps.
Put your ass on Fig
give
in
him a
that
couple
dress,
snacks.
little boy.
All right, and fresh off of No Jumper News, Mr. Viral
Fresh
himself.
off of Marco. That's right. We in the
Boe
building.
Jackman.
Oh, now you taking the dress off. Now
that
you
part
taking the
of your
dress
Halloween
off.
costume?
Now you
To
taking the
cap?
dress off.
As you see, this is going to be a very long, stressful episode.
Fresh off of Marco.
I have two co-hosts.
Still wearing them busted Air Force Ones. Didn't learn nothing.
I have two co-hosts that
Bro, you
don't
got
care
no
for each
shoelaces,
other.
gang.
I got shoelaces.
I'm
They're
going to
the
just let them
18s.
go. Hear us. They can't hear us. Our sound went out.
Yeah,
We're good?
Boe Jackman, homie, fucked
Are
up
you
his sound
sure?
trying to save your boy. I see what you did there. You tried to save your boy.
Did you intentionally pull up in high waters? Like, did you say I'm gonna wear capris today? Is that a part of your set? Or your costume?
If you've seen Talladega Nights, you know that if you're not first, you last. I'm Ricky Bobby because I be driving straight to your mama's house to put the snack down.
I mean, if I had you working on my, if I had you working on my
Absentee
car,
dad,
I
maybe you would have
definitely
turned out
be
to be a
last.
real man instead of a nigga in a dress.
If
Go ahead, Dejon, my
actually
bad.
working on my car, definitely.
You'll get a chance to explain your previous markout. Now's not the time for that. Go ahead, Dejon. It's your show.
Have
My
you
bad,
watched
bro.
that outfit since last year?
Go ahead, Dejon. It's your show.
No, you guys keep doing your thing.
I just want to know.
I want you guys to get this out your system so I can
I just
continue
want
on
to know if
the
he's watched
show.
that since last year. That's all I want to know. I just want to know if he's watched
Hold
that.
on, look.
That's it. That's all I want to know. And if the audio is working. I just want to know two things.
Our audio's working.
Are we
You
good?
guys are finished, hopefully.
Yeah, we done. Go ahead.
To add some context why these two don't like each other, a few months ago, Boe Jackman pulled up to the Day Late podcast for a second time. He brought me another rhino pill, which is obnoxious. And then him and Rich Trapper got into a heated back and forth.
We didn't get into a heated back and forth. He got marked out, and I called him a bitch, and I told his bitch ass to leave, and that's what his bitch ass did. And he came back in a dress with his
love
bitch
to-
ass.
Capper for Halloween?
Okay.
He's what?
I guess he's a capper for Halloween.
Dejon, am I lying?
No, that's pretty much what happened.
Okay,
It's
cool.
not.
Okay, well,
The
whatever.
audio's out.
Where's the footage?
Okay.
Well, I was saying that before I was interrupted. Our former production crew, that's why I
We can
terminated.
go live, and I can slap the shit out of you right now.
That's why we are live. That's why I
We are
terminated.
Mr. Highwater?
Okay, like I said, I'll let you guys go because I hate being interrupted. So I'm gonna let you guys finish.
Go ahead,
Sorry, go ahead, bro.
do
You got the floor.
Do your thing. We don't need.
No,
Adam-
please get out your system.
We're gonna chill
No,
before
go ahead.
before Adam
I got
call
a
and
lot
scream
more
at
to
this
say about
nigga
Mr.
again.
Highwater.
So they had a heated exchange last time. They're still having this heated exchange. They talked about the viral Hellcat debacle that happened on No Jumper News some months ago. We don't have to get back into that. Boe apologized for his racial remarks that he made back to Hellcat's racial remarks. And we discussed that. We moved past it. Rich Trapper decided to kick him off the show last time, but you have my word. You're going to be here the entire episode because
Thank
we
you,
have a
bud.
bunch of topics I want to talk about.
Thank you.
We also have to acknowledge that Ash Bash isn't here.
Yeah, that's disappointing, man.
I was looking forward to Ash Bash
She's a
pulling
member
up.
of the team.
Yeah, that was definitely Ash Bash's costume. Since she does voodoo on Smack,
Yeah,
I
man.
definitely wanted her to be the witch.
So you
Unfortunately,
didn't tell me you put a grown man in a
But
woman's
now
costume.
she gave it to
Now
the
it's a
witch that'll
warlock.
take your bitch.
Okay.
and so he's a warlock. When a man has that on, it's a warlock.
I'm a witch.
Well, witch, a
long as you
warlock
know,
is a
take
male
your bitch.
witch.
I'm
That goes
glad.
for anybody,
I respect the
everybody
fact that
here.
you know your pronouns.
A warlock is a
It
male
goes
witch.
for anybody and everybody here.
Okay.
And yeah, so shout out to Ash Bash. She also had a diss record
Especially
that
the
she
man with
was.
the high waters on.
I would love for you guys to get this all
I'm-
out.
You can't say you
All
got
out.
production. Am I saying anything or that's your boy? That's
Because it's real choppy, and I don't like that. You guys are throwing me off. So you guys go ahead and have your little.
Nah, go ahead, man.
Have
swear
your
you got it.
roast.
Nah, you got
Just
it.
flame. Go.
No, you got it. You got it.
No, y'all gonna start back.
Nah, you-
so just
nah,
go
nah, you
ahead.
got
it don't work like that. It got to just happen.
You got it.
Goodness.
Pause.
Why don't y'all like each other?
No
What's
ho-
going
no
on?
ho Jackman.
I don't got anything against Mr. Highwaters, but he just keeps running his mouth over there. That's it.
Why don't you like this nigga?
I don't like nobody who has a disdain or anything towards the race of my people. You can hide it how you want to hide it. My answer is not going to change from the last
So
time.
you think he's racist?
Okay, nobody pays me to think. Nigga, I'm telling you what I know. I heard what he said out of his mouth. I'll give you an example for today. You going back and forth with Ricky on No Jumper. You say, oh, you like a white boy, blah, blah, blah. Ricky speaks English in a proper way of speaking English. Ricky is from Venice.
I'm talking about his
hold on.
culture.
One mic.
He was
Radio.
raised in
One
Venice.
mic. One mic. One mic. Respect the
bro.
one mic.
Go
It's
ahead,
bad
bro.
podcast. And that's why Adam called and told you to shut up. That's why it happened. You've been getting marked out all day.
That's
We ain't
not
gotta
true.
start.
They
We all
don't
saw
like
it.
each other.
Go ahead, Mr. Highwaters.
With that being said, you say little things like, oh, he's not the culture. Ricky's a black man. So you got this white passing Mexican telling Ricky, hey, you're not a part of the culture. You're not this. You're black. You're like a white boy. That's not even your place. So to answer your question, it's always something racial, little innuendos, little microaggressions and all that I noticed from a Mark-ass buster. So I just call Mark where I see Mark. And
So
that's
you
just
can
that.
call me a white passing
I was
Mexican
talking
and
to
it'd be
Dejon.
fine. But like, I call Ricky out for being super culturally white, wearing high ass khaki shorts that go to his thighs, curling his fucking toes in the sand while all this is going on, and it's a problem.
Why is
Come
that?
on,
Why
bro.
is that not black?
Come on, bro.
Why is that not black?
Okay, I'm understanding that you're saying that he's saying because Ricky's not a stereotypical.
Ricky's not a nigga.
So if Ricky was sagging and had hood tats and gangbang, would you say you're not part of the culture? You're not black. Is that what you're saying?
Okay,
Rich
and
Trapper?
why do I got to be a white passing
My
Mexican?
question never got
Because
answered.
I'm not
Hold
fucking
on. You see how he's
pulling up
moving past?
eating
My question
burritos
was, why
and
is it
shit?
not
Like,
black?
I can
That's
say
what my
the same
question
thing
was.
for you, bro. You're saying the same
Can
shit
you
to
answer
me.
my question though?
What?
Why is that not black? What you just described.
Why isn't Ricky
to be as,
black enough for you?
Yeah, why is that not black?
I never said it wasn't black. It's just like that's white culture. Like
why is it white culture?
Surfboards and fucking curling your toes.
That was invented by black people.
Yeah,
surfing was invented by black people.
Okay, let's stop right here. I want to give the people some context.
You know what I mean, bro.
I want to. No, we don't. I want to give the people some context in case they didn't catch No Jumper News this morning. So basically, on Monday, Ricky, aka Flip Phone.
Clips in case we need it.
Okay, as well as Lush and Almighty Suspect had a conversation about Drakeo the Ruler's influence on West Coast hip hop, Los Angeles rap. From my perspective, Ricky was saying that Drakeo isn't the ultimate pioneer that everyone else in the room was considering him to be. He said Draco's influential, but you guys are putting too much on him. He didn't start everything. There was already rappers rapping about designer clothes, already rapping about nice jewelry, ice-style jewelry, foreign cars, superficial things like that, materialism. He's saying that Drakeo did not invent that. What Lush and Suspect was trying to convey was that Drakeo was the one who popularized that, and there's clearly a distinctive before and after Drakeo. There's how LA rap sounded before Drakeo, and there's how LA rap sounded after Drakeo. Fast forward to today, as soon as No Jumper News comes on, you and Ricky clash over this topic. So let's go to Boe Jackman and hear from his perspective what happened, because you were actually there. What happened? You show up to No Jumper News this morning, and boom.
So Ricky and I had been arguing all morning. This is the first clip I seen when I woke up. I didn't get that much sleep today. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't like, on my A game. I was irritated to begin with because I just didn't get that much sleep. So I see this clip of him just talking out the side of his neck about Drakeo, downplaying his impact and what he started and what he influenced like other rappers to do. And I mean, you fucking cover LA rap every fucking day. Like,
yes.
you know, fucking probably more than everybody in this room, the influence that Drakeo has had. And you've told me yourself you didn't agree with what the fuck he said. And so he was talking reckless, bro, right or wrong. As someone who covers
I strongly disagree with what Ricky said. I disagree when he said it on Monday. Huh?
I didn't catch the whole.
I can read his comment verbatim. Of course, I posted it in Ralphie the Plug's response. So Ricky said, first of all respect to Drakeo the Ruler. His wave was massive, and he made a major impact on LA with his art. With that being said, I just want y'all to answer one question. Before Drakeo the Ruler started rapping, LA niggas were straight bums, ? There were no designer being worn, no rollies on wrists, no foreigns in the streets, and no lean being sipped or sold. Niggas was wearing Dickies, Pro Clubs, and riding in lowriders like it was the 90s, ? And then Ralphie the Plug responded briefly. Ralphie said, yep, that's exactly what we saying. Fuck you talking about. Name a rapper that was doing it. Nigga talking about some fucking Aaron Jones. I guess that's Ricky's homie that was, you need some water? Could we get another cup of water for Boe? I guess Ricky has a friend named Aaron Jones that he's saying was crashing foreigns before that, but Aaron Jones isn't a rapper.
Who the fuck is Aaron Jones?
Who is Aaron Jones? He's not a rapper.
Why is he giving more credit to Aaron Jones than he is Drakeo? Get the fuck out of
Lush
here,
hit me
bro.
earlier. The name Aaron Jones, I don't know nothing past this but what Lush has told me earlier.
Okay.
The person who Aaron Jones is, to the point of Boe Jackman. Aaron Jones, I guess, has since admitted that he was influenced by Drakeo the Ruler, if that matters to whatever you're saying. I'm not sure, but does that matter?
You have sound effects?
I don't. I need a box. But Boe is right.
Okay.
Boe is right about the music topic at hand. Almighty Suspect, Lush is right about the music topic at hand. Ralphie the Plug is right. I strongly disagree with Ricky. Everybody disagrees with Ricky. So that's why I'm confused on why you're going so hard on him when the whole world is already, it's kind of like you're doing overkill. You're being Drakeo. That's what Drakeo did. Drakeo was a sore winner. When he said, when I leave, I take the scoreboard with me. You're doing what Drakeo did. Now it's making sense.
So
you're gratuitously rubbing in Ricky's face that he's wrong. Ricky knows he's wrong.
So why is he tripling, quadrupling down?
Because that's what people do when they know they're dead wrong. Some people can't concede.
He can't just be like, yo, you know what? I fucked up. I talked at the side of my neck. I spoke on something I knew nothing about.
He's not a good enough podcaster to do that, clearly.
Are you saying that these things didn't exist prior to, or it just wasn't popularized in music?
It wasn't popularized in music to Drakeo.
Yeah.
Now, that I can't say, because the way that it was perceived to me, it kind of sounded like you were saying it didn't exist. I'm like, no, that nigga's been getting chilly, but it wasn't popularized through music, through blah blah. I agree.
It wasn't the cornerstone or foundation of LA rap. It was more about a gang politic. Yeah. Where was you from? Your character, was your name good in the streets? XYZ. It wasn't about having more money than niggas, wearing Mason Margielas, Ferragamos, and those type of ancillary things. Sipping lean. Niggas didn't even wear iced out jewelry like that. Niggas was still rocking gold jewelry. The hints I can point out of people doing the designer thing was YG. If you look at the Just Read Up mixtape, which predates Draco, you see the Louis bag. You get what I'm saying? But you're not talking like Mason Margiela, Ferragamo. You're not talking about the high-end stuff that Draco referred to. There were some fallacies in your argument I watched with Ricky this morning. I must note. One, you were saying that Draco didn't have a cosign. And that is not true because Draco clearly got the mustard. He got the mustard cosign.
That's not what you said, though.
So that's a cosign.
I know, but he was trying to say like Drakeo the Ruler was a byproduct of DJ Quick. How?
No.
And he was also saying that Drakeo the Ruler was a byproduct of what came before him. Who? What era? The blog era? The Kendrick Lamar's, the Dom Kennedy's? No. The era before that?
There is. I could trace Drakeo the Ruler back to MC8 of Compton Most Wanted. Music to Drive By. 1990, 1991. If you guys
Draco's
go listen to
day MC8.
Yeah, if you go listen to that, ain't nothing new under the sun. There's no way that any artist could come out and just do something that's 100% original. It could be by coincidence. I can't prove that he listened to MC8 before, but if you listen to the music that Draco made for young niggas to slide around LA and look for their ops, that's what MC8 was doing. MC8 was just like Draco was anti-red cup, left, right, cheek, Boogie, YG, Tyler Sign, Tyga, Joe Moses. Draco was anti that house party sound. MC8 was anti Boogie, G-Funk, Snoop Dogg, Warren G. He didn't have that groovy sound like that. He made music that niggas drove around their lowriders and looked for ops.
Himself in a movie.
Exactly. It was slide around, look for your op music. So I can definitely trace. That was my second fallacy. You said that there's no one who predates Draco in terms of his style. When if you do your research, MC8 and Compton Most Wanted absolutely
you can't prove that though.
No, we just said.
You're stupid.
No, like you can't prove that he was.
You're stupid.
No, I can't prove that he listened to that. It could be by coincidence, but I can't prove that there was a prominent platinum-selling West Coast artist that had the same aesthetic as Draco.
But what we can prove is all these like copycats that came after.
Why
Draco.
don't you ever acknowledge what people say when you're wrong? Why can't you say yes? He just made a whole point.
Did I not?
You did. No, you didn't. Otherwise, I wouldn't be saying you didn't.
I didn't.
Just because you put your hands up and say what you cover your hand doesn't mean you're right. Just because you raise your volume, you're just loud and wrong. You didn't. He just made an amazing point.
Did I diss it?
The difference is between how I'm handling and how he's handling the situation is, I look forward to someone disagreeing with me on a music point. It entices me. It excites me. I like that. But when you, for whatever reason, it seemed like you're taking it personal.
You run from conflict, bro.
If I could, it seemed that you're taking it personal that Ricky had a very bad music take. Ricky is not the first No Jumper host to have a bad music take.
You're not gonna be the last.
And look, let me tell you the backstory. Let me go back to how this all started
this morning.
And how it got to that heated moment in the No Jumper news where we couldn't even do the intro. So look, I DM him on some homie shit, and I'm like, bro, like, do you actually feel that way? Or are you like rage baiting? Are you like trying to get a clip? Like, what's going on? Because like, you're completely fucking wrong, bro. Like, I don't think you should be doubling down on what the fuck you're saying. Like, you sound retarded, bro. Like, I've talked to Ricky on some like homie shit. Like, I've called him on the way to the mall. I've called him on the way to like just me doing normal shit. Like, I don't have a problem with Ricky, but it was the way he came at me in the DMs. Like, I genuinely was asking him, like, what's going on, bro? Like, do you actually feel this way? And then he tried to tell me, like, you have no say. Like, you're too young to have an opinion on anything.
How old is Ricky?
That's what bothered me.
How old is Ricky?
How old is Ricky?
30s?
He said he was like the same age as Draco.
So how old is that?
Well into his 30s, I'm assuming.
Yeah, over 30.
Okay, I'm 30.
You're too young to have an opinion on Draco?
Yeah.
Is what he said via DM?
Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, you're too young to have an opinion on Draco or this topic. And I felt offended by that.
Is that what he said, or is that what you're interpreting? Because is there something different in the DM? Because you be flipping words up in front of us in real time, so I'm wondering what's in that DM.
Yeah, I'll show you.
I'm not questioning
he said
the DM. So
that I was too young to be in on this conversation. And I felt offended by that.
To play devil's advocate, maybe he's just getting bombarded with, because the post went up
Ricky
on the True
fight back.
Church page. Ralphie did a collab post. So this post went up yesterday. He's probably getting bombarded by all the Stink Team fans, the Stink Team pages. You know how that shit is. You definitely know how that shit is.
I'll read it
Nobody
verbatim.
cares.
He said, I'm not taking anything away from Drakeo, bro, but he did not create all of LA culture. He's, wait, no, that's the wrong one. He goes,
No. Finish reading that one. Reading that one.
yeah. He goes, he did not create all of LA culture. We never said that. He's a part of it and a big part of it at that, but LA is the land of the fly, LOL. Shit been wavy out here before any rapper, LOL. But the message before that was LMFAO, Boe, you too young to weigh in on this convo, bro. Drakeo raised you.
It sounds like if you would have gave all
that.
context to that on No Jumper, y'all would have had a different conversation, because what you just read in that DM ain't what you said on No Jumper, but that's y'all business. I could give a fuck.
I don't like how he came at me telling me I was too young to chime in on the conversation when I've been in and around this LA rap space since I was fucking 17. Like,
I love that
Drakeo
you
the
brought
Ruler-
that up. Go ahead, talk about your old ass Drakeo the Ruler interview over the phone from 2015.
That's
that you
nothing
won't
to
let go.
diminish.
I'm
That's
not
nothing to
diminishing it, but
diminish
go
or
for
be
it.
condescending
Go ahead.
towards.
Do your shit. Go for it. Go
Bro,
for it.
I'm a-
Go for
I would
it.
have
get
loved
on-
to interview Drakeo over the phone. I did get to speak with him over the phone while he was in jail, but I never got the chance to interview him. So that's nothing to diminish. The man's deceased, for God's sakes.
I
Rich
was-
Trapper.
God
I
bless
was
his
in
soul.
and around
Talk your shit.
Covering, interviewing every LA artist right before they fucking blew up. I was seeing the impact that Drakeo had on the high schoolers, you know, that I was going to school with, bro. After Drakeo came out, after I and Mr. Mosley dropped, people were pulling up to fucking school with
Go
fucking like pints of lean. Now it was fucking fake lean, but like I seen the impact that he
K-Roll?
had on like
When you said you seen every rapper blow up, what every rapper?
huh?
You just said I've seen every rapper blow up. Who are these other rappers outside of Drakeo?
Drakeo the Ruler, Frosty the Snowman, Almighty Suspect, like the whole
Traffic rappers, nervous rappers, traffic rappers.
all the people that Ron the producer was working with. Like, bro,
Hip-hop.
I've been tapped into this scene for a while now, bro. So for him to try and be like, oh, you're too young to have this conversation, bro, I was young watching this shit happen. So don't try and discredit me. That's what pissed me off. And then like he's taunting me in the DMs, calling me sweetheart. I'll see you today. I'll see you in a little bit, sweetheart. And then I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Why you calling me sweetheart, bro? Then when I see him outside the No Jumper office, he like honks at me and he like blows me a kiss and he's like taunting me and I'm like,
Oh,
bro, what the
shit.
fuck? So then.
That shit made you mad? You gonna fight? You mad? You turned up? You gonna get out?
Bro,
with it?
don't fucking honk at me and blow me a kiss, gang.
But then okay, but like so what? He did it and then so what? Like who gives a
So
fuck?
I'm like hot, bro. And so
That made you mad? That's all it takes to make you mad?
No,
Somebody
but
honking
we've
at
been
you and blowing
arguing, we
your
were
kiss?
arguing in the DMs all morning.
That would
bro.
piss me off too.
So what you gonna do about it?
You've never argued in the DMs with somebody and you know they're fucking wrong and they know they're wrong, but they're just fucking trying to get under your skin. He was trying to get under my skin, and
He
that's
didn't-
what he
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 did.
like,
accomplished
yeah, so
that.
he-
He accomplished
he
that
won.
He
goal.
accomplished that, bro. He
But
was trying to get under my
But-
skin.
and shit.
Again, I don't understand how a difference of opinion on a music topic could lead to personal insults. It's never happened with me. I've never been having a difference of opinion with someone on music,
Are you easy lying?
and then they,
He's lying.
and then now
I'm on your head today. Stop trying
And
to
now
deflect.
we're
I'm on
at
you.
personal
I'm on you. I
odds.
don't go
I'm
against
on
the
you two
homies.
high waters.
Yeah, that's
it just
whatever.
doesn't happen.
Can I bring up a good point that Ricky made?
Please.
That you're avoiding, you don't want to talk about? When that nigga said basically you a culture vulture, you be hush, stop looking stupid, just listen. All you got to do is pay attention. Ricky made a good point when he made the point of you just be around shit for your own benefit, for your own gain. You don't really give a fuck about this shit. You do what you got to do. If this shit would have been just as popular in pop culture for Britney Spears, you'd be over there with Britney Spears. If it was this popular for Garth Brooks and whoop whoop, you'd be over there with blah blah blah. That was a
If
good
what
point.
was this popular? What are you talking about?
All right, I'm about to tell you. Just be quiet, whack. We don't need
if
all
I
that.
have a question,
All
I'm
right,
gonna ask you.
Save all your questions to the end.
'Cause
It's
then
not
you're just
school.
talking
Well, then raise your
gibberish.
hand. Raise your
It's
hands
going
and
No,
put your
you
dress
gave
back
a
on.
few contingencies and examples, so now let's hear his retort.
Put your dress back
No,
on.
I'm confused by what you're saying.
You gonna make him repeat all that again?
What are you
I want you to
confused
repeat
on?
it, but like make it make sense. Like
Okay, so you don't. It
was clear and
everybody,
concise.
hold on, real quick, baby. Production, y'all understood? You understood? You understood?
He's accusing you of being a culture vulture.
So
He's
the-
saying
the-
that
the idiot
if it
is
was
you.
just as trendy and convenient for you to cover
You don't get it. You don't
pop
get it, dummy.
music, you would do it.
Is it
He's
not trendy to
accusing you
cover
of not.
pop music?
He's
I could cover pop music.
Then go do that.
he's
What you talking about,
accusing
bro?
you
Do
of
that.
being a culture vulture and
I
saying.
could cover underground rap.
Go do that.
That's more popular.
So
than
what's
LA
the
rap.
last thing you've done?
Pop is more
What's the
popular
last
than
thing
LA
you've done?
rap. What are you talking
I
about,
like that
bro?
response.
That's the question. What's the last?
I like that
What's the
response.
last
You
thing
sound
you've
dumb.
done?
Yeah, it's like LA
What's the
rap
last?
is like
What is
so
the last thing?
popular. If anything, it's
What's the
the-
last thing
it's
you've
the
done?
least
What's the
popular
last thing you've done in
fucking
hip hop culture?
genre
What's the
as far
last
as the
thing
West-
you've done in hip hop culture?
They don't like each other.
What's the last thing you've done? The last thing I've done, as far as anything, the last thing I've done was cover the Nipsey Hussle opening of the tap card giveaway in the Crenshaw district. That's the last thing I've done for hip hop culture on a major level. What's the last thing you've done?
It depends, bro. Like me being on a fucking hip hop platform 2 hours ago, I could say that. Like, what the fuck
So
you talking
nothing.
about, bro?
Okay.
You don't know
serious.
Jumper
You're asking
News.
retarded
And that,
questions.
and that,
I used to be
you
on
think
No
you're
Jumper
eating,
News.
But you're really not, bro. Like you're asking dumbass
you were
questions.
funny.
So
I
are you
was just on a
denying
hip-hop
being a
platform
culture
2 hours ago.
vulture?
So
Are you
you
denying
saying
being a
you
culture
related
vulture?
You're a
Now
culture
I'm here.
vulture.
Are you
Okay.
denying being a culture vulture?
Of course. What the fuck you? What?
All right, you got it, sis.
What
You
ma-
gotta do your research, bro.
Lower
Fuck you
your
talking
tone.
about culture
Lower your
vulture, bro.
tone.
You act
Lower
like
your
I
tone.
just came on the scene. You sound
lower your
stupid.
tone.
How long
Lower
have you
your
been
tone.
interviewing rappers, LA rappers?
Calm that down.
2015, bro.
So
Get your
10
boy.
years
Better
that
get
you've
your
been
boy.
interviewing LA rappers.
Yeah, we talking about.
And you have an affinity and passion for hip hop culture.
Of course, bro. What the
What's
fuck?
the last
I
one?
could cover
What's
other
the-
shit. You
what's
don't
the
think I
last
could
one?
That's
cover
more
other
lucrative
shit?
than LA rap.
Okay, so what's the last thing?
I don't listen to anything but LA rap.
So the last thing you've done for LA rap was get marked out by Adam 22 calling you and say, "Hey, Boe Jackman, you're doing too much on my platform. I actually need you to shut up so we can get to the topics." That's the last
How
thing
did
you've
you
done
feel
for hip
about
hop
the
culture.
call?
First of all-
How did you feel
No,
about that
but that's
call?
the last thing he's done
First
for the
of all,
culture, right?
You're using
I don't
the
care
word
about what
marked
he's
out.
done for the culture.
Because you're a vulture.
I don't
of it.
care about what you've
All
done
you
for the
do is
culture.
pick
I
up
just
the
want to
dead
talk about what
bodies.
happened today.
Go for it. How you
But
feel?
who do you think you are calling someone a
Okay,
culture
we're done. We're
vulture,
past
bro?
that. How do you feel about
No,
Adam marking you out?
No, I
Time
wanna
out.
know.
He has the right to feel that you're a culture vulture.
You're not even.
That
You're,
could be his
hold on.
experience.
You're a guest in the culture. I can say whatever.
You
You a
have- he
guest
has
in my
the
house.
right.
You a
How
guest
you
in my
feel, bro,
house.
but-
This the house that black people built. You a guest in my house.
He has
That's
right
how
to
I got
feel
the
that
right.
way.
No,
That's
you
how I
have-
got the
you
right.
have no
You
right
a
to
guest
call
around this
anybody anything,
motherfucker.
bro.
Take your shoes
No.
off. Shut up,
You
and I'll
have
offer you
no
something
right
to
call
drink when it's time to
anybody
drink.
anything, bro.
How you feel about Adam marking you out?
First of all, you
I am
using that
interested
word
in the
marked
phone
out.
call.
How you feel about that?
You using that fucking
Okay,
word too
okay,
fucking
go
lightly,
for it,
bro.
Mark. Go for
You
it.
sound
Yeah,
dumb,
Marquise.
bro. You sound
These two don't
retarded.
like each other.
You sound retarded.
Go for it.
High
Okay, but
waters.
how you feel about
High
Adam though?
waters, you sound
But how you feel
stupid,
about
bro.
Adam though?
You sound dumb.
Little nigga.
You sound dumb, High
Yeah,
Waters.
all that.
You sound stupid.
I know.
I swear,
I
swear,
know.
like you be thinking.
I know.
You be
Man,
saying,
we not here
like,
to.
you really
What
be
do you
thinking
feel about
you
Adam?
You eat, but you don't, bro. Like you just be saying the most
He
stupid
emotional.
shit.
We can't talk about Adam
And,
marking you
like,
out. Look at the
get
board.
answers
The
and
board
it's just
say.
like,
The board say it right there.
You don't say shit,
The
bro.
board say
You
it
say
right
a
there.
whole
Look
lot
at
of
the board.
nothing. I don't even know how the fuck you got on this platform, bro. You say a whole lot of nothing, and you look retarded.
I look like
You literally look retarded, bro.
Don't use fighting words, Boe Jackman. Be respectful.
Hey, well, look at him.
Because what was the conversation before the cameras cut on, Dejon?
No, I'm just saying, be respectful. Can you answer my
okay.
question?
Get your
Can I
answer.
ask you a question?
You asked how I feel about Adam. I don't.
No, how do you feel about the phone? I don't give a fuck about how you feel about Adam. How do you feel about Adam calling to the show saying that the Draco topic was redundant and as he said that you were looking for a clip or a moment? How do you feel about that?
First of all, I don't agree with that. I was not looking for a clip or a moment. Like that was a genuine interaction that me and Ricky had off camera. You know what I mean? Like if it was something that was like curated on camera, then like, you know, he could say that or anybody else could say that. But no, that was like some real shit that me and Ricky were going back and forth about before camera. It just happened to like carry on into like the news because we were going at it in person and they wanted us to like save it for the news. So like that has nothing to do with me. Like I was ready to talk it out with him before the camera started rolling, but they're like, hold on. Let's keep you guys separated and we'll hit record and
Stop deflecting. Stop
we'll
deflecting.
hit record and then you guys can finish it. So he needs to go like talk to somebody else on the team about that because I was willing to have the conversation off camera.
As a platform owner, can you appreciate him being upset that the news program was being distracted or derailed by you guys back and forth? There wasn't a proper intro. You see how we started the show, even though we had a hiccup. But you see how I made my best attempt to introduce the show before we got the back and forth. You guys didn't get a chance to do that. So can you appreciate how he felt that was a disturbance?
Yeah, but that wasn't my fault though, because what had happened was they kept us separated, right? No, hold on, you weren't there. Stop assuming like you were,
Nigga,
like you
watched
do every
it all.
single time.
We watched it all.
Stop assuming.
Stop pointing at me.
Stop
Put your
assuming
hand
like you
down.
do
Put
every
your
single
hand
time,
down.
bro.
Put your hand down.
Stop assuming like
They
you do
don't
every
like
single
each
time,
other.
Put
bro.
your hand down.
Stop fucking.
Are you
I'll
gonna
put my
keep it
hand in
up?
when I want to put my hand down,
Okay,
bro.
cool.
What the fuck you talking about, bro?
Cool. Hey,
you sound dumb.
Production, remember what
You
I said?
sound dumb, bro.
That's why.
Don't-
That's why before the camera
don't-
cut on, Dejon made me promise.
Yeah,
not-
but, bro,
it's okay. We'll all walk
bro.
out together. Don't trip. Keep your
What I
hand up.
fucking
Keep your hand
so
up. We'll
hold
all
on. He
walk out
asked a
together.
fucking
I
question.
did
right?
ask him.
okay, cool.
You know what he did?
We
No,
gonna
I
all
didn't
walk
ask you a
out
fucking
together.
question.
No, you
I just
gonna
asked
all
you a
walk out
question.
together.
Go ahead.
Put your hand up
You're
again.
gonna
We all
fucking-
gonna
you're
walk
gonna-
out
you're gonna let me
together.
talk now, bro.
Okay.
You're gonna
The
let me
hand
talk
went
now.
down though.
You're gonna let me talk
The
now,
hand
bro.
went-
Oh,
you
that's
can
like
do that.
Tabby and
All right, cool.
Evelyn.
You're gonna let me
Go
talk
for
now,
it.
bro.
Put your hand up.
Okay, cool.
That's a classic.
But we all gonna walk out this together
Like,
though.
come on, bro.
Okay,
What
cool.
are you trying to do?
In
It's
closing,
okay.
Like,
Hey, ask
you're
Boe
doing a
Jackson
whole
to go
lot of
live and
acting
show
right
his
now,
face
bro.
tomorrow.
You're doing a whole lot of acting
Yeah,
right now,
okay,
bro.
bet,
Like,
bet.
come on, bro.
Say less.
Like, what-
Say
what-
less. Say less.
what-
These
Go
two
ahead.
don't like
The floor
each
is yours.
other.
Say less.
You gotta
say less.
relax,
I don't
bro.
got nothing else to say.
Like,
Go ahead.
You gotta
Your
relax.
turn.
He asked a
Your
question.
turn. You deflecting.
So
How you feel about
how am I
Adam calling you a
deflecting when you
bitch?
keep talking in my fucking
Okay.
ear, bro? How am I gonna
Okay.
fucking answer his
Go for
question,
it.
gang?
Okay.
What are you talking
We
about?
all gonna walk out of here
What are you
together.
talking about,
You
bro?
are yelling.
Fuck
Yeah,
you talking about?
yeah.
What is he talking about
What's up with
deflecting,
you,
bro?
man?
He yelling.
What is he talking about deflecting?
Yo, okay. Put your soft voice on, princess.
I'll whisper.
You not whisper. You just have to yell at him. But
Hey,
Boe
you
Jackman,
question. I
in
still haven't
closing,
even
because
been able to
this.
answer
You can't.
it.
You,
In
hey, you can't save
closing,
him.
Rich Trapper,
still haven't
please.
even been able
Rich
to
Trapper,
answer it,
please.
bro.
In
I still haven't
closing,
even been able to answer it.
I'm trying to give you the floor. That's why I'm
Ask me
trying.
the question again, because now, like,
Sure.
yeah.
I was asking you about the Adam phone call and the disturbance. You already answered that. I forgot my second question.
Your question was like something along the lines of like, is about him feeling some type of way about there being no intro.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That phone call that he made in. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So look, what had happened was Ricky and I were going at it. Right. They're like, we need to separate you guys. Ricky, go inside the newsroom. Boe, go walk over there. We'll let you know when to walk in. They were like, okay, walk in. So I walk in. I had no idea they didn't fucking do the intro.
Oh, you weren't privy. You thought that you were already live and it's
They
been
said
going
walk
live.
in. I said we're live. We're live. Great. I sat down. They're like, we're live. I'm like, cool. I don't give a
No
fuck.
Josh?
You watched the live from
There
the
was no
beginning?
Josh?
Josh
Watch the show.
Josh was around, but
But not working the
Look, that nigga
newsroom.
laughing because he know he lying. Your homie know you lying.
about what?
You burnt out. If I
About
call
what?
Lush right now, Lush gonna say
There's
that's
another
laughing.
fallacy.
Call Lush. I don't
There's
think-
call Lush.
ahead.
There's
Say
another fallacy. You are.
wasn't even there, bro.
You keep insinuating that I Am Mr. Mosley is Draco's first project.
No, I never said that.
You keep bringing up
that
the
was one that
origin.
popularized them. I never said it was his first
Oh, you
project.
keep insinuating that that is his origin.
Hey, I
No,
got,
I
hold
never
on,
said that.
radio. I got Lush.
Insinuating the way
Hey,
it's
Lush, I got you
insinuating.
live on a day in LA. I can ask you a quick question, bro.
Hey, day in LA. Is you feel me? Mesgrip Lamar, the mayor of MacArthur Park. You feel me? Like, I'm from the back of MacArthur Park, as a matter of fact. Right?
Hey, quick question. I'm over here with Boe Jackman, and he's saying that he had no idea that you guys were live on No Jumper, nor did he have any idea that you guys hadn't done the intro before he started his back and forth with Ricky.
Okay,
Is
there
that
he goes, putting
true?
words in my mouth again. I knew they were live because they told me to walk
Hold
in.
on, be quiet. Lush, go ahead.
This is a badass podcaster. He sucks.
I don't see how that makes sense. Boe is aware, bro, and I don't think I'm not even gonna say he said or didn't say that, but y'all are watching. But that don't make sense because Boe knows what the fuck is up. He media trained. He's been around for many moons. He knew that shit was great. Yeah, he was live. Bro.
So whether we were live or not, was Boe aware that you had not done the intro yet?
Bro, for me, that's such like a weird, obscure question.
Exactly.
It is, bro. It's a
No,
weird-ass
Boe,
question.
shut
You
up.
suck at
Lush,
podcasting,
I'm
man.
asking you a question.
I don't know how.
Okay, so
why is he
Boe
here?
Jackman just said.
I like his costume.
They were arguing for like 5
Boe Jackman just said that he had no idea you guys hadn't done the intro. That's why I'm asking you that. Is that true?
I mean, I said like this is. I felt like I did a clearly defined intro.
So Boe Jackman knew you guys didn't do the intro, but yet he was yelling and blah 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 before you had a chance to do the intro.
I mean, I thought he was aware. I didn't know. I thought that everyone was. Well
Next
aware.
question.
All right, Lush, I'm
Next
gonna holler at you.
question, no,
Hold
next
on, I'm gonna pass
question.
it to John. Shut
What's
your
the
bitch
deal,
ass up.
Lush?
Shut up, nigga.
All right, I just got one brief question.
Sucks.
What's your take on Adam's call? Because I understand Adam's disposition, but what was your take on Adam's call?
I've never seen Adam do that in my entire time potting with him in my life. That was the
Facts.
first time that Adam felt compelled to call in. Normally, when there's like a controversy and fools are arguing and shit like that, they
Don't
go.
know what to do.
The last
Look,
thing
I'm
he's gonna
texting.
do is stop it. I
Scared.
was
Don't
shocked
know
that
what
he
to do.
called to intervene.
I agree. I felt like he felt like it might have been a distraction to the news programming, and it was dope to see him take priority to the news topics over a frivolous Drakeo debate. In closing, I just feel like Ricky was wrong. Everybody knows Ricky was wrong. What's the point of beating a dead horse?
Aaron Jones said that he was influenced by Drakeo. I don't know if Rich Trapper dropped
said
that
it.
bomb yet or not. But
Yes.
I don't want to steal your thunder, Rich. But
No, I said it.
Okay.
All right, Bet Lush. We'll talk to you soon.
What are we saying here?
Appreciate you.
What are we doing here? You got him calling Lush, asking them dumb questions.
It's always nice to hear from the cocaine bot,
It is.
baby.
I love Lush, but like, it just the dumb question is just like, bro.
wasn't
how
In
a dumb
did he-
closing, why do you feel like he's a bad podcaster? Before we move
Because
on
I
to
just
the
made
real
him look
topic.
stupid because he was lying and Lush just told the truth, and I just
Why
proved
do
him to
you
be a
feel like
liar.
he's a bad
That's why, because you
podcaster?
tried to lie on
Because of
Ricky,
that.
and I just told the truth.
Because of that
You
right
gonna keep
there.
putting that hand up,
Because
huh?
of that right
All
there.
right, cool, Mr. Manicure.
Because of that right there.
So you feel like Bo's
me see your
a
nail.
bad podcaster as well?
He just, I don't think he's a bad. I think that Boe Jackman is good
He's
at
a
what he does.
culture vulture. You think he's a
He's
culture vulture?
but I think
and
he's
a
entertaining.
racist.
Yeah.
And you
To
think he's
people
a
who
bad
enjoy- to
podcaster?
people- I'll
and
say
what's
this.
high waters? What is that? He's flooding?
No.
Yeah, they say I'm flooding.
Yeah, look at his. Look
come
at
on,
how
what's
his
that?
pants are.
It is flooding. Yeah.
Look at how his pants are. You know what high waters are, right?
No, it's kind of like an elastic thing on the bottom.
Definitely. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
Ricky
but
Bobby.
exactly,
I'm
there's
Ricky
still
Bobby.
eye-watering, like, what the
You wearing a dress?
It's a cloak.
It's a dress.
Invisibility cloak.
I didn't bring this shit. bro. I brought this shit.
Whose costume was it?
Ash Bash.
So you got a grown man wearing Ash Bash costume. It's
You
a
act like
dress.
I brought this shit,
Keeping
gang.
it on
put it
Halloween
on.
because
I'm a
we
team
skipped
player.
this.
Go
Because
ahead.
we
I'm a
skipped
team
this.
player.
Yeah, I know.
Let's take it back to Halloween.
Every
Obviously,
team.
we're all dressed up. This is our Halloween episode, even though it doesn't feel very festive, and you guys have sucked all the fun out the room. Pause.
The only thing, never mind. That's show business, bro.
Were you gonna make a gay joke?
Towards
He
your weird
was.
ass. You in a
was.
dress, nigga.
Not surprised.
Can
put
we
your ass
talk
on
about the
film.
best and worst Halloween candy, you guys? I miss fucking Ash Bash. You guys are a buzzkill. I'm in this festive mood. I got on a fucking burger costume. These two niggas want to argue like two broads. Oh my God. Over a Drakeo topic at that.
Don't
What's-
put me in that shit because I can give a fuck about the topic.
What's the top 5 best and top 5 worst Halloween
What
candies?
candy
Bo
won't you
Jackman,
eat?
get off your phone.
What candy won't you
Anything
eat?
with, please, anything with coconut. Almond
Yeah, no
Joy,
coconut.
mounds,
Yeah,
coconut
that's
shit. Anything with white chocolate, trash.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
I believe you.
Into the mic, maybe.
Let me tell you where I started fucking with him first at my grandma's house. I used to stay there for like 8 hours a day, and that was the only candy she had. And I had to like train myself to like fuck with them, and they're not bad.
And then fix your webs.
Oh,
All that pointing your finger, the nigga the Reb's trying to run away from your bullshit.
Webs. All right, so he eats almond joys, which explains a lot about his
Yeah,
character.
that's crazy. Hey, you know what's,
you never had almond joy?
I don't enjoy coconuts, no.
Coconut candy?
That's like old people candy.
All right, so what are some other worst candies? I guess y'all are so negative and such cynics. We're starting with the worst
Payday.
list.
Payday.
No, fucking candy
Payday.
corn.
Candy corn is just trash. Pass me one of those. We'll show the people that.
Candy corn is fucking
I
trash.
don't- candy corn is ass.
Trash.
Corn is
Who did I see
Hey,
eating
my
this?
girl like that.
Michelle from Destiny's Child.
My girl like
She's
candy
going
corn.
crazy for these.
That
Your
shit
girl
is-
likes
she
this.
like 'em, shit, serial
Tastes
killer.
like teeth. I don't.
Yeah.
That shit's trash.
That
All right,
shit-
so we got coconut candies, candy
Candy
corn,
corn.
paydays. What else? Give me 2 more.
Caramel
nasty.
shouldn't be Halloween candy.
How you feeling about paydays, bro?
Bunch of nuts.
Why? What, nigga?
Do you like paydays? No, this is not a setup. It's not a setup, bro. You tripping?
All
He
jokes
got you fucked up.
The
bro.
only time I've ever seen a
He got you fucked up.
The only time I've ever seen a payday be useful is if niggas is like making like a pie in jail. They melt it down and use it on the honey buns and shit like that.
Excuse me?
That's what I make your fat ass a jail pie. Bro.
You
would
would
go
not make me
crazy, bro.
anything
You would
in
go
jail.
crazy, nigga.
I
he'd
wouldn't
be
accept
good,
food from another man in
I feel
jail.
like he'd be
Bro,
a good cellmate though. Like I feel
Then
like
nobody,
he'll take care
bro,
of you
stop.
with
Then nobody
bread
ask you what
and-
you think.
I don't
Stop
want him to
asking
take care of
questions
me with
nobody
anything.
asks.
One mic,
Chill out,
please.
nigga. You
And let's
tripping.
get back to the worst candy list. Paydays, almond joys,
A
candy
caramel
corn.
shouldn't be a Halloween candy. It's not a bad candy. It's a bad Halloween candy. Any church candy is a bad Halloween
I like
candy.
the little strawberries.
But
Hold on.
that's good at any occasion. That we never talking bad about the strawberries.
Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, that's
Trash.
trash.
Hold
That's
on
trash.
now.
That's trash.
Motherfucker,
Yeah,
you eating-
Tootsie
I
Rolls
like
trash.
the Tootsie. I
No,
like the
you're
long
tripping.
ones. Pause.
I bet you do, bro.
I bet you do, gang.
You fucking do, my
Not
nigga.
gonna lie to you. I'm not
Nah,
surprised.
nigga.
They're
I
trash.
never thought I'd agree with this nigga, but you tripping, bro.
I
You
like the
tripping,
ones.
my nigga.
What about sugar daddies and sugar mamas?
I could do the sugar babies.
I never had.
Sugar
those.
babies hurt my teeth. I
can
could
do
eat the
sugar
shit.
babies.
I
Yeah,
never had those.
It's just caramel. That's
caramel.
it, yeah.
All right, you got web all over you on the forces. You might wanna.
It's all good. These horses have been through hell and back.
Yeah, I know.
We
Ricky let
see.
us know all about him.
if you drop the album, you should just take a picture of those and that'd be the album.
Bro,
cover.
okay, can we talk about the forces real quick, for real?
Please.
Okay.
Yeah, how you talk any type
You
of hip
inherited
hop?
those from your great grandfather?
No.
Because you be talking get money like fresh shit like with Ricky.
Nah,
How you wearing? How you gonna make fun of what anybody wearing and your shoestrings dirty?
Let me talk, please. Let me explain the forces, bro.
Please.
Anybody, you have forces on right now, bro.
Yes.
They clean.
I buy a new pair every Saturday.
Exactly.
Every Saturday.
Exactly. They get dirty so fucking
Easy,
fast,
yeah.
bro. So those are gonna look like these in like 3 days.
Yes.
How the fuck can you get mad at me
No,
for not
no, no.
fucking buying forces every Saturday, bro?
Because
I
I'm
don't want to buy
about
forces
to tell
every
you how.
Saturday.
I'm about to explain to you how. Because as
Just
you,
$100.
and this is I'm not being facetious, but when I say that you a guest, I wasn't being an asshole. In the moment, I was being an asshole, but right now I'm being educational. In our culture, yeah, you buy them forces every Saturday, my nigga, and you never wear the same pro club twice. And you better listen. I'm about to explain
That's
something to you.
culture.
It's culture. So for you to come at Ricky about culture and you wearing dirty Air Forces, listen, you don't have to understand because it's not for you to agree or disagree. This is what it is. Black people in the room. Am I lying?
No,
Nigga,
cultural things
that's it.
that he's
So-
not privy to.
So,
He's not privy
but I'm
to.
not mad at you for it because it's education.
Lush might be.
You feel me? So knowing the education.
Lush is more of a nigga than you.
For you to, for sure. For
I'm
you to
not
talk about,
claiming
for you,
to be.
whatever, put your hand down. For anybody, for you to talk about anybody's culture, or you understand, blah, blah, nigga, your Air Force Ones look like flat tires and your shoestrings is dirty, my nigga.
That's another thing. That's
Like, what's up
another
with you,
great
bro?
point.
That's not even your
Before I
place.
respond-
Ricky, you don't, in my opinion, watching the exchange, you were right about the music topic,
For sure.
but calling him out for not being black or hip hop enough or cultural enough because he's whitewashed. I can do it, but I didn't like the optic of you.
You
doing
can't do it, nigga. Like
I
how you
didn't
can
like
say whatever about the
optic
corn
of
lady,
you
but
doing
I
it,
can't,
bro.
nigga.
And this is a friend. This is a friend.
You tripping.
Telling
You can't
you
do that.
Watching it, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it.
You act, bro, we not finna go into the same bullshit. You acting like you
Yeah,
confused,
like,
nigga. Just don't do it. And if you don't understand why, because I said so, and respect the culture, that's black
No,
culture.
if you
He
can
gonna do
do
the
it,
same
but
bullshit
just
he did
know
the
that
last
you're
time.
offending some people.
And we gonna talk about it for
So
an hour
then,
about he confused.
Yeah.
No,
Just chill on that, bro.
You can't tell. Oh, you're not like you weren't saying this. You
I never
were
said
saying
that.
it
I didn't say
theoretically.
that.
No,
Yes,
you
you
were
did.
saying it theoretically. You didn't say it actually.
You insinuated
You were
it.
saying like you're not black enough. You're not hood
You
enough.
sound like you're with your
not
white friends.
culture
You
enough.
like you're with
This
your
is
white
just my
friends.
observation.
Yeah, bro.
What's wrong with a black man having white friends? If that nigga want to hang out with the white boys, that's his
my
business. What's wrong with
observation.
that?
Wrong with it?
But the way you said it was for sure something wrong with it because you said it to be derogatory.
But he obviously wasn't in and around what was going on. He was curling his toes in the sand and fucking wearing short shorts.
What that got to do with him talking about Draco? What do one got to do with the
He
other?
didn't even get put on a Draco till 2017, gang. And
Cold
it made
Devil.
sense.
So that has everything
Which
to
is
do.
his
So
best body
that was
work.
an amazing
So
point you just
at
made. You
that
could have left that
point-
out without the shorts.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you
I
gonna
agree.
lose
I'm talking
that
about the
finger.
optic.
You gonna lose that finger.
I
You
at
laughing?
that
I'm not.
point- Look, bro. He admitted he didn't get put on to Draco till 2017 Cold Devil.
Yeah.
Obviously, by that time, bro, everybody's fucking doing what the fuck Draco cultivated. So he wasn't there to witness the change, the shift. Why? Because he was curling his toes in the motherfucking sands of Venice Beach. And I'm not wrong.
And what
for
was you?
saying that, 'cause
Okay,
that
okay,
doesn't
hold on. Okay, so
separate-
let me ask you a question because Draco talked about sliding on ops,
Yeah.
sending that pack out, getting that chili and all that.
Yeah.
You be road running, sliding on ops. You a part of that culture?
No, but
Because
I
he was
a-
curling his toes in the sand. What was you doing? You was in the field because when that shit came out, I was in jail fighting cases. What was you doing?
Again, just because I wasn't actively doing the things he was talking about,
Now
I
shut
was
your
aware
ass
of
up.
the fucking
You a
shift.
shut up, nigga. You a
I was aware of the shift.
So you talking
Why
about what-
wasn't he aware?
You talking about
Because
what
he
somebody
was
else is
curling his
doing?
toes in the fucking
And
sand
you was a
he get
and you
put on
was a
the
ye
video
being a
till
culture vulture,
2017.
not doing
Neither
shit.
one of y'all was in the
nigga.
trenches. So
Whoever
yeah,
claimed to
exactly.
be,
So
bro.
shut your
Whoever
ass
claimed
up,
to be,
nigga.
gang.
So that
Whoever claimed
disposition,
to
you
do
know,
that.
okay, so you can't have a condescending
Just because
disposition
I wasn't
on his
in the
walk of
trenches
life
does not
because
mean I wasn't
Don't clown a
aware
square
of
nigga
what
when
was
you a square
happening.
you were
nigga.
tapped in with the, you're saying you were tapped in with
Box
the
boy?
music culture
Yeah, and I was
of
aware-
LA around the time.
That don't
I
got
was-
shit. And you had a point
Rich
on that. You
Trapper,
brought up
one
his
mic,
shorts.
one mic.
Weirdo.
One mic.
Nah,
You're
I agree with
saying
that. I agree with
that Ricky wasn't tapped in with LA music culture at the time, whereas you were.
Yes.
And we can leave it at that. Back to
Okay,
the best Halloween candy. Because we talked about the worst ones. What are the best Halloween candies? I love Reese's.
Oh, my
I
favorite.
Halloween?
My
love,
favorite.
I love Reese's.
Halloween's opportunity. You can get any candy in the world, nigga. You go to Reese's.
Baby Ruth.
Never had.
Never had a Babe Ruth?
Trash candy, man.
Babe
You can get them
Ruth is
anytime. That's not
trash.
Halloween good candy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It sounds trash.
Fuck Fuck you, Boe Jackman.
Nigga.
Like, that sounds like the shit that's like the last candy bar, and you like, you're craving some sugar, so you
Caramel, peanuts, chocolate, nugget. Perfect.
He's like, you fat, bro.
I have on a fucking burger. Yes, I'm fat.
I'm gonna say tropical Skittles is always fire.
I bet you do.
Yeah, I mean whatever.
Man, that shit gives me a headache.
Skittles.
Yeah.
But you can't.
That's the purple
Too
bag
much sugar.
Yeah.
or the blue?
Nah, the blue bag
Skittles
is
though,
tropical.
But that specific brand.
No, the tropical one is a blue bag.
Aren't Skittles banned in California?
They should be, but that shit doesn't.
The red dye.
Yeah, it doesn't taste healthy.
I like a Hershey bar. Milk chocolate
fire.
Hershey bar. You can't never lose with a little Hershey square.
Fucking
Something
weirdo.
I like.
A Hershey's bar? You just open up a Hershey's bar and eat it out the wrapper?
You want the one
Who you,
with the-
Willy
You
Wonka?
want the one with the nuts.
Hell yeah.
I bet you do. I know.
See, he's over here having side conversations.
You said
That's why
hell
he's a
yeah.
bad podcaster.
You said hell yeah.
You did say hell yeah.
You
Time
said
you.
hell yeah. You
I'm
mad at
gonna
me?
keep-
I'm a bad
I'm gonna keep-
podcaster
no,
because
I'm
you
saying
in
hell yeah to
because you in
you.
a dress and you said hell yeah
I
to
was
nuts in
saying
your
hell
mouth.
yeah
I'm a
to
bad
your
podcaster.
remark, not his. He's having side
Well, then you should be more
conversations, which is why
I'm talking about
one of the
you.
reasons why he's a bad podcaster.
That's why-
These two don't like each other.
Hey Adam, call in and check me if I'm a bad podcaster. Do to me what you did to that nigga. Okay, well, whatever.
You don't need the Godfather of
Okay.
podcasting to let you know that.
Damn,
Don't
get off your
call
knees.
him.
Get off
Get
your
off his
knees.
dick.
Get off his knees, bro. Get off his
He's not
knees.
the
Get off
Godfather.
your
The
knees.
Godfather
Get
of
off your knees, bro.
podcasting?
Like Joe Budden don't exist. Like Joe
Comeback
Rogan.
Jack is the Godfather of hip hop podcasting.
That nigga
Do
want
you
to
know
keep his
who
job.
Comeback Jack
That nigga want to
is?
keep his job at no jumper he ain't
Everybody's
got.
entitled to their opinion.
Do you know who Comeback Jack
believe.
is?
Yes, of course. But
Who's
I'm
Combat
still gonna-
Jack?
He's a fucking podcaster, bro. What the fuck?
Quiet. How old is he?
I don't know his fucking age. I don't know your age. And I don't know your age.
He's
Sit down.
dead. Bo.
Stupid. Sit
He's
down,
deceased.
stupid. You ain't
You
gonna
don't
do
know who
nothing.
Combat Jack is.
So dumbass down.
Jack is.
Weirdo.
I don't know his fucking
Get
age.
smacked up, nigga.
He's
Don't-
deceased.
Don't stand up like you finna do something. You ain't finna, yeah, okay, but
Fix
don't
the
mean to do
mics.
it again. Fix
All
your
right.
hat.
I don't want to fuck these mics up.
Fix your hat and your dress.
What are
I'm
our
in a fucking dress, bro.
It's a cloak.
It's not a dress, man.
Dress, bro.
Scary movies.
Fucking dress. Bro, if you're just gonna keep being
Get
a
out.
fucking dickhead the whole podcast,
Get
bro.
out. Get out. That's my ultimate scary movie.
That's not a scary movie.
That shit is terrifying to me.
That light.
Get Out is my ultimate scary movie.
Okay.
It's a good movie, but I'm gonna go Strangers.
Never saw that.
Strangers, but
That's
the
a
original
good
one,
one.
bro, the OG Strangers, bro, fucking scary as fuck. They just came out with a new Strangers, and then they had like another one before that. But the original OG Strangers that came out in like 2007, bro, that's my all-time favorite fucking scary movie. That shit's scary as fuck. You guys should watch that with your girl.
Or guy. Conjuring 1 and 2. I never saw it after that.
What'd you say?
Conjuring 1 and 2.
The Conjuring. That's like what, so like some demon demonic freak
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, exorcisms.
Religion scary is always super scary too. Like something about religion, like something about God and Satan and demons is like, whoa, hold on, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
See, I don't like the fucking the scary movies that have the nuns in it and shit. That shit's corny, bro.
Oh, I like
the
nuns.
Exorcism movies is like that shit's ass. Like that's the movie I'll take a girl to like get shit popping in the back of the fucking theater to because it's so fucking boring. Like I'm not gonna sit there and pay to watch that.
Great,
shit.
you pay to go to the movie. How old are you?
You fucking movie
I just turned
theaters?
25. No, I'm not recently, but I'm saying like growing up.
Oh,
and
okay. I'm
shit.
about to say, like, nigga, you still doing that shit?
Nah. Back in the day.
The scariest movie I ever saw was called The Tooth Fairy. And it was about this guy who got attacked by a real life demonic tooth fairy when he was a child. So he lives his entire life. He sleeps during the day when the lights is up because the tooth fairy can't appear in light. It can only appear in darkness.
Who made that rule?
That's the movie. So it's a white guy. He lives in this skyrise apartment. He leaves the windows up all day and he sleeps the day away. Then when it's nighttime, he has all these lights on. And he keeps them on 24/7. I mean, not 24/7. Throughout the entire night, he stays up, Red Bull, watches stuff, keeps himself up, doesn't go to sleep until daytime because he's haunted by this tooth fairy. But one day, the tooth fairy somehow cuts the power out in the building.
Got you, bitch.
And hunts this nigga throughout the whole building, and so he's going from like emergency light to emergency light because that's the only safe space. It's the scariest movie I ever watched. It's called Tooth Fairy. Leprechaun in the Hood.
Wait, hold on. Time out. We're not finna bypass this shit like you ain't got it now in the cute fairy, the fucking tooth fairy, nigga. You got tooth fairy phobia? You scared of tooth fairy now?
No, I just think that.
So how did that affect your childhood?
I said it's the scariest movie I've ever
I'm not
seen.
gonna lie, bro. I did not sound
How
that
old were you
scary.
when you saw that?
might be
A child.
that might be
So
a-
like, were you like
The
past?
tooth fairy was demonic. It was like a black
So I'm
demon
asking you.
following this man around a building trying to kill him.
Did you lose any teeth after seeing the movie?
I lost weight after seeing the movie. How about that? And
you're not
also,
scared of the Two-Face.
Leprechaun in the Hood. I used to be scared of that Leprechaun.
Really?
That
Leprechaun movie,
Lil
like the
Kim looking thing.
old-ass one?
You're burnt out, bro.
Like the old ass movie?
Yeah. But it's like 4 of them. Leprechaun in Space.
Yeah,
all
Leprechaun
of
in the
them.
Hood.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
My dad used to play like fucking. That's old.
How we gonna know what your daddy used to play?
In the
It's
90s.
because it's old as fuck.
It's like short little gremlin looking leprechaun.
Yeah.
And he like rip guts out
Yeah,
and kill
that's
you.
scary as fuck.
Scary as fuck. To this day, I can't watch that shit.
It's just scary as fuck.
Can't watch that shit.
That's not the
What about
scary
Chucky?
thing. That's not scary.
I never seen Chucky.
You ever seen Chucky?
Nothing scary about a toy.
I never seen Chucky.
Bro, you ain't watched the movie,
What
did
scares
you?
me is real things that can happen. Like Get Out, that's some shit that might fuck around and happen to your ass. Like nigga, nah, that
never
shit
seen that
scares
movie.
me. That type of you never seen Get Out?
No.
Terrify your ass, nigga.
I saw
You
Us.
seen? So, all right, so if you ever start
It is
dating a
pretty
white
fucking
person, white male, whatever your preference is, and a motherfucker got a bowl of cereal and a
Preference?
glass of milk, nigga, it's different. Be aware. Everybody who's seen Get Out know about the bowl of cereal and the glass of milk. Run from teacups, Dejon. Pause.
Sure. All right. Scariest part of LA. What's the scariest hood or part of LA?
Anything east of Vermont.
At this point, I'm gonna say them fucking main streets.
Yeah, it's tricky over
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna say the main streets.
The main
at
streets
this
in the
point.
hood, it's tricky over
I
there.
would definitely say the main. I'm not gonna say the Hoover part, but I would definitely say the main streets.
Why you can say
Pulling
the
up-
main street part, but you can't say the Hoover part?
Pulling up to the main streets is definitely risky.
Politicking?
Definitely risky. What
Man,
say you guys? Scariest
Everybody
part
be
of
safe
LA.
over there.
Scariest part of LA right now is right outside this building. Because
Don't dox us, please.
I'm not. That's all I'm gonna say then.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Bro, you know how many? Let's just. I don't want to dox.
Okay, without doxing, but like, okay, all jokes aside.
It is dark out there.
But he must have never been where they do the other podcasts at night because it's the same thing everywhere at night. You
What
just
o-
only
what
have
other
been
podcasts?
where they do no jumper. You
Well,
just
I
must
just
have only
did-
ever been there in the daytime.
I just didn't want to say where we're at.
Yeah, don't say
We're
what
on
it is.
Mars, but either way it go.
All right. What's your biggest fear? You guys are buzzkill. All this
I said anything east of
all this
Vermont, nigga.
bickering. What's your biggest fear in life?
Wait, what's your biggest fear?
I'm starting with you, gentlemen.
Oh.
What's your biggest fear?
Not being there for my kids, for sure.
Like because of like what?
Because who's gonna be there for them if I'm not?
In any instance, not
no.
being there for your kids, death, illness, anything.
Football game, baseball game,
How
you
old
need
are they?
cleats. I got a 23-year-old, I got 10-year-olds,
Damn.
and I got a 5-year-old.
You got a 23-year-old?
That's yes.
Oh,
Damn,
shit.
I didn't know that.
I told you I had a baby at 12. you
What
just didn't
the
believe me.
fuck?
If
That's
you had a baby
crazy.
at 12, wouldn't they be like 30?
No, I'm 36.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you.
What's your biggest fear,
Damn,
Boe
so he could be
Jackman?
Hold on, never
Fat
mind.
man,
Pause.
look at this nigga.
I was gonna say he could be my like he could be my dad technically.
He could be
What's
your
up with
daddy?
you?
Nah, fuck no. That's
What's up
gay.
with you, bro?
Sorry, brother.
I don't give a fuck. Go ahead.
I was just saying like I didn't know he was like that old. No offense.
He looks it.
7.
Like
This nigga pops?
You look old, period.
I wouldn't say that, bro.
Biggest
but
fear.
biggest fear is like falling off a trampoline and fucking having my fingers get bent back like that.
That's scarier than Adam
You-
calling
you're
you
a-
telling you
you're a
fucking up the
jumper?
moment?
Huh?
That's scarier than Adam calling telling you fucking up the moment? Because you look kind of scared in that moment. He was like, oh shit.
No, I was more hot. I was more like upset that I couldn't fucking keep going in on this fucking guy's retarded take.
All righty.
Trampolines.
My biggest fear is giving up.
That's a good one.
I fear quitting. I have to talk myself out of it a lot.
What?
Yeah, it's a voice. I've said this before on camera. It's a voice I have in my head that's telling me, "You're not good enough to do this. You da 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 da. You're not gonna make it.
But you
You're
have
not
so
gonna
much
be
motion,
shit."
though. Why would you quit?
It's a voice in my head, in the back, very back. And I have to fight it daily. Tell myself like, "No, I am good enough to do this. I am worthy of this. I have been working hard enough since 2008 to do all of these things." But I have this voice in the back of my head that's just telling me,
Do you think that voice like helps you sometimes to like keep going?
No, because there's so many other people telling me that shit. I don't need my voice to say it. I can see if everyone else wasn't saying it, then that voice would be motivation. But that voice just piles on with everybody else's voice.
Well, where do you think that stems from?
That's a great question. I feel like growing up, my father was hard on me. He was very strict.
Yeah.
And as well as other family members was very strict and picky, like always criticizing. And I feel nitpicking. So I feel like that's where I get that from. That pessimism
But-
and
Like
cynic.
You're not doing enough.
Is it pessimism
Yeah.
or do you have a standard for yourself and do you feel like I know there's a standard that I can reach? I'm not quite there yet, but this is my standard.
Yeah, I've learned to appreciate it for that.
Got to have a standard.
I've learned to appreciate it for no, Dejon, don't look at it that way. Look at it as motivation and constructive criticism, even though at its core it is pessimism. It is, oh, you're not good enough, you're always doing something wrong, woo, woo, woo. But I look at it like that's just fuel to continue to do better. But no, my biggest fear, to wrap it up, is that one day I'd be like, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. And I never want to wake up and do that. I always want to be in the business.
That is scary.
All right, so let's get into this narrative. There's a narrative.
My nigga Dejon got real fierce out here.
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm over here talking about my fingers getting bent back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's why.
Our grandmas did that.
Out of everything going on the planet, nigga, you scared of trampolines.
So there's a narrative going on. I've been seeing in the chat. Oh, speaking of the chat, let me read the super chats from last week.
You carved the pumpkin?
And I carved the pumpkin. It says LA.
Nice, look at you. Zara, you helped him?
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
All right, so I'm going to read the super chats real quick from last week. If you want to leave a super chat, we'll read it at the end of the episode. Six of Stones LA sent $5 last week. They said, shout out something. I can't read the rest of that. Yadameen paid $2. Said, shout out Rich Trapper, TNN, Trap News Network.
Shout out to Yadameen.
Chapo789 paid $5. How about the $300 billion in Israel? I did read that one. Brandon responded. Point and Shoot paid $5. Said, Brandon's wife is a nurse. Nurses have the highest rate of something. Point and rate, $199. Point and Shoot, $199. Brandon's wife cheats on him probably. Haha. Visionary Star, $2. Over or under Ash Bash will be sleep. So those are super chats from last week.
The over or under her being sleep is sick.
For $2. Make sure you send those super chats and donations in. It's greatly appreciated. Palm trees in the chat. Shout out to our mods, Culture Campus, Keyboard Warrior, Miss Joe City, and No Money Media.
No Money Media.
And we'll add a few more soon. All right, let's get into the episode. So there is a narrative going around in the chat. You need a paper towel or something, Bo? You fine?
Yeah, please.
Sorry, could you get him a paper towel, please? There's a narrative going on in our chat on the Reddit. They're calling us the Rejects Podcast. I'm assuming because I've worked at both No Jumper and FMW. Also, we know you've been banned from FMW as well.
I'm not banned for real.
For the narrative's sake, you've been banned from FMW. He went over there recently, and then afterwards
they don't like me because I be with this nigga.
Yeah. It's infectious. And there's this narrative. What's your take?
Homie. As far as us being the Reject Podcast, nigga, you been at all them shits. I ain't been at all them shits, nigga. I was a guest. And if we being 100 and niggas is calling a spade, I've said this a million times. When I first came back to LA, you feel me, 5 months ago, there was conversation prior to me coming about me being at No Jumper with Adam. He was in conversation with me about it. There was conversation with me being at FMW. They was in conversation with me about it. T-Rell kept it 100 from the beginning. Hey, if you want to go get some chili over there, go get some chili over there because their situation is what it is as far as the finances and blah, blah, blah. Regardless of the fact. I declined to go over to No Jumper due to my own personal reasons for my personal beliefs. I'll leave that right there. Talking back about FMW and blah, 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 them is our homies and all that, but I am where I want to be, doing what I want to do. So as far as being rejects and all that, if that's the case, we all a bunch of rejects because everybody just bounced from one motherfucking platform to the next. Anyway, I'm not. This is no shot towards my co-host or nobody else. But outside of myself, who else could say that they ain't never worked at these platforms? I'm the only nigga that's just infiltrated.
Case in point.
So
that was a guest and not an actual employee out of the platform. Case in point.
And if we rejects, thanks for watching our rejected asses. Keep watching. Appreciate it.
A few points I have to that. Because the narrative has been buzzing for a while. One, I feel like I thank God for, and can you guys fix the bottle placement of that bucket as well? Like have the bottle facing forward. Thank you.
Got you.
I learned a lot working at No Jumper for those 6 months. And in the few months that I worked at Figgmunity World as a part of Fair to Say, I learned a lot as well. I learned what not to do and what to do. I learned how to deal with others, which, as we all know, isn't one of my strong suits.
Really?
I prefer to work alone. I hate working with other people.
You don't say.
Yes. But I learned a lot. I worked on my people skills while I was able to work on my people skills at No Jumper and at FMW. Just learned a lot about dealing with other people, how to not crash out because somebody's late or somebody calls in and misses an episode 2 minutes before we go live, XYZ, not to blow a fuse over.
If you could go back in time and never do anything or not repeat an action again, what would that highlight action or moment be?
Career-wise?
Yeah, on camera.
On camera?
Mm-hmm. What is one on-camera moment, even if you don't regret doing it, I would never do that again because maybe I've gone too far.
Oh, no.
You're not going for it?
What is it? What
I'm
would it
asking
be?
you.
I don't think I have that. I think before I
Super
I do
villain,
stuff.
bro. Super villain.
Yeah, no. Everything I've said, I wish I said it worse and meaner, probably, or said more. Got to say more.
You don't regret nothing you've said to
anyone?
Yeah.
No, because there's not been one instance in my life where I initiated an issue with a person in my life. I've just never done that. I'm very conscious of that. I wasn't raised like that. I don't start problems with people. I finish them. So there's not one, and I open the floor to anyone who's been privy to any of my content. Because remember, months ago, I challenged you. I challenged you. I said, go do your research. Go look back.
Find nothing.
Find one time where Dejon Paul started a problem with someone, and outside of me giving a rapper an F,
right,
which is my job, grading their music, but like I never walked up to a podcaster, fuck you, woo, 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 or start talking bad about a podcaster.
Right.
No, they say something about me being gay or XYZ, and then I
rebuttal.
Be Dejon Paul. But back to my original point, as far as the whole reject narrative. One, I'm glad you guys are watching. This is the best the podcast has ever done.
Who called you reject?
It's in the Reddit and it's in our chat. They be like,
can't stay out the
rejects.
Reddit, bro.
I love Reddit.
What Reddit?
No Jumper Reddit.
I don't be in the
They
Reddit.
call us they also called us just today in our comments under the post in the thumbnail. They said that this is a No Jumper spinoff show, and I replied to them with 2 points. I said, one, over the last year, I've done interviews with Zoe Sama, AZ Chike, Rucci, RJ, Roddy Rax, a litany of LA artists, excluding the Lefty Gunplay interview. None of them had high engagement, high views. So you guys watch me sit down with LA rappers on podcasts. You guys don't care about that. Now I want to sit down with other YouTubers in the universe and talk about LA rap with them.
Right.
This is just us switching up the gear. And secondly, people always say like they miss me at No Jumper. They wish I was still there. Well, now you get to see me by proxy, sit across from No Jumper hosts and still talk about LA rap. We've had Lush, we've had Tam, we've had Hefe, we have you now, Brandon. You guys still get to see me by proxy talk about hip hop with No Jumper hosts. So I wouldn't say this is a No Jumper spinoff show. This is just a former No Jumper employee still podcasting with people at No Jumper. Because here, there's nobody sitting with a gun on the work floor, firing a gun on the work floor. So it's a safer environment.
But I'm petty.
Now we just have verbal spats. No security guards firing guns on work floors. So, yeah.
Would you go back if you were offered the position?
I was offered a position in not a substantial, but I was offered a amount of money and my job back after the shooting incident, but I declined it. My family advised me not to go. They didn't want to see me there after a gun went off. So what I would have done if I could wind back the clock is I didn't have to make a detour at FMW. I could have just went straight from No Jumper to doing this. I feel like I might have wasted time there building the Fair to Say platform. I could have took those views because I clearly brought the views of Fair to Say. That's why that show's canceled now that I'm not there.
So you saying FMW didn't do nothing for you?
No, I learned a lot.
So it was educational.
I learned how to work with other black people.
Okay, gotcha.
How to deal with lateness and sleeping on camera and all of those things. I learned that at
You learned
FMW.
how to deal with nigga shit.
Yeah, I learned how to work with niggas.
Okay.
Because again, doing a Dan Lay, doing rap report card, it's always just been me. Like I wake up and it's about what Dejon is doing. It's not about team.
So you saying that FMW don't got no organization? They don't have business. They just on some nigga shit trying to figure it out.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that, and I've detailed my experience. So Fair to Say, many moons, many times. I've said how Scotty only showed up once a week. Mm-hmm. He only showed up on Wednesdays. We filmed 3 times a week. He only showed up on Wednesdays. How many times I've sat there waiting for an hour plus for Stet to show up? You get what I'm saying? Or Illa, for personal reasons, I'm not going to be there this week, I'm in the Bay. I'm not going to be there this week, I'm in the Bay. I never missed the episode. Even when I was at No Jumper, I never missed the episode. Even when I was sick, I came into work sick. Sharp got mad and started spraying Lysol all over the newsroom and wiping the tables down. They was like, why did you? I'm like, I don't miss days and I'm never late.
I mean, it's better to get sent home than to miss work for being sick.
Yeah, I'm just
proud.
I love what I do. So working at FMW, being a part of Fair to Say, taught me how to deal with unprofessional niggas. So that's why I don't regret it, because clearly that's a skill you need to work in the LA rap scene.
Who was the most unprofessional guy?
I mean, I feel like Stead crying over a chair is very unprofessional because
Crying over a chair.
my former
Stead, nigga, he
co-host,
just said
he doesn't know
that.
who Stead is. No one does. And he quit podcasting. My former co-host cried over the higher ups, the owner of the companies instructed him to switch seats with the young lady. And he cried over that. He literally broke down in tears and held up production. He was already late, and then he held up production another hour because he refused to film unless he sat where he felt was his seat, even though the authority figures told him to switch seats. And then he expected me to respect his authority, even though he's disregarding the owner of the platform's
Was Stead an authority figure?
He was supposed to be the moderator, and he kept saying, "This is my show. This show was created by me. You guys are
We've
on
already
my
proven
show."
that that's not true. I did a
That
whole
was his
take
narrative.
on that. Yeah, that's
I
not
went
true.
along with it, but I can't respect your authority if you're disregarding Pun and Smack's authority. Because Pun and Smack, I watch with my own eyes. Say, hey, when Stead get here, tell him to switch seats with Ella.
But see, I think what Stead's thing was, to what he said, I think Stead is a female. But regardless of the fact, they said that he was told by Pun and them for you to sit in the seat just to antagonize him, and that's what the problem was.
It's still
that
like-
the higher ups was antagonizing him.
Okay, cool, but what's the difference between you sitting here and sitting? You're still sitting in the front.
It's a chair. Who cares?
They switch sides. I'm sitting in the back. I don't give a fuck. I'm podcasting. Yeah. So that was very unprofessional to me because you got to think that shit is all the way out in like North Hollywood, Burbank. So I got to
out
drive
there.
2
It's
hours
out
home
there,
in traffic, brother. I'm trying to get on that freeway before 4 o'clock. We film at 2 o'clock. You show up an hour late, and then you hold up production for another hour crying tears over seating.
Now I'm sitting in the worst traffic going
Yeah.
home. Now my 45-minute drive is 2 hours.
So unprofessional.
So in closing, to answer your question, working at FMW taught me how to deal with unprofessional niggas. Working at No Jumper taught me how to bring hip hop to a platform and sustain it. And if that gun hadn't went off, who knows? I might still be there bringing hip hop to that platform. I might be there with Lush because when I was there, Lush wasn't there. Imagine me and Lush sitting on camera
Y'all do
multiple
well
times
together.
a week talking about hip hop. That would be a powerhouse. But you know, guns go off.
To be fair, based off our platform, so you say you learn from what you know, No Jumper, back on Fig, would you say that we on some nigga shit? Are we professionals? And where do we stand right now as a day in LA talking about what we got going on?
Well, I'm always here on time, and I've never missed an episode of this podcast. And I always have topics for us to talk about, and decorations and props and all of those things. And I won't speak about people that aren't here. Let's get to the next topic. You guys ready?
So let the record reflect, I'll be here early. I don't be on nothing. I just be trying to do my little.
All right, Rich Trapper. Last Thursday on No Jumper,
Tayfred.
on the Thursday show, TF Third brought up how he would like to pull up to this podcast, but
Pull up.
you're afraid of him, is what he said.
Tayfred? That TF Third. You know who TF Third is?
Yeah.
What's your favorite TF Third song?
Don't do that to me.
All right, I won't even do it. That's a good enough answer right
Mike.
there. How many times have you been, Mike? How many times have you been around TF Third?
I don't think I ever have been. Like we're like internet homies.
Okay, cool.
You
I
never
can
met
respect
the
that.
gentleman.
I don't think I've ever met him.
So this is why me and TF Third have nothing to discuss. Number one, you a grown man. Dejon, stop me when I'm lying. You a grown man living in your childhood bedroom with posters of yourself on the wall.
Really?
I don't know anything about
How
that
do you know
man's
this?
home.
Dejon.
How do you know this?
I know something about that man's home and where he lives or something like that.
So you didn't see, this is how I'm going to tell you. Because
was dark.
I was doing something, but I'm going to get to that too because we're going to talk chili talk. I was doing something, minding my business, doing what I was doing, and Dejon put me on the live, or maybe I requested to be on the live. It's him
Yeah,
and
you
TF
joined
Third.
my live. I was on live with TF Third. He
And I joined the
joined.
live because I'm trolling. I'm whatever, wooty bam. Did TF Third not have pictures of himself on the wall?
It was dark in that room.
All right,
I really don't remember.
based off that answer, did it sound like, was using your common sense of podcasting, it sound like TF Third had pictures of himself on the room based off Dejon's answer?
It's safe to assume.
Safe to assume, cool. And then
like this?
hit your shit, fool. And then you got Tayfred the unicorn. So you gonna act like you don't know about him calling himself a unicorn?
I never seen him call himself. He admitted that he called himself. a
Okay, so
unicorn.
he's a unicorn. And then you got this whole.
What does that mean?
That's
Can we
for
get
that
quiet
man
on
to
set,
decipher.
please?
That's that for that man to decipher. But then on the back end too, we talking grown man situations. I'm 36. Tayfred is, and I keep calling him Tayfred because you see it says TF Third on the board. My man Tufstino, shout out to him. He's from New York, but I think he like by way of Atlanta or whatever. He called him Tayfred because he didn't know that it was TF Third because nobody knows who he is. So he thought his name was Tayfred.
the moniker.
Yeah, so whatever, that's that. He got this little bullshit ass. You ever been to the swap meet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know when you go to the swap meet, everybody has the same pretty much pendants. You know the circular Last Supper. That's every swap meet. You know the little, but you know the
Dusty.
So you know the one that's the
Last Supper.
No, not the Last Supper. The one with the saint and they holding the staff, and it's the same one, but it's all over every swap meet.
Sure.
And sometimes it's red and green, but Tay Fritz is 10 karat gold, and you on this little bitty necklace.
10K.
Yeah, nigga, this say Rich Trapper, solid. It ain't hollow on the back. It ain't no skeleton in this.
Materialism.
So, but now we talking rappers or whatever. But since we talking materialism, Tay Fritz, without even putting my personal finances it's an impressive number you see me drop in the last 30 days to take care of the business I need to take care of.
Sure.
Tay Fritz, show me a $5,000 recent deposit to spend of anything.
What does that matter?
Because I'm not, and this is why it matters. Because I'm sick of little bitty kids who ain't getting no chili talking big boy talk. You got Pun talking about whatever he talking about the little sweets and all that. Nigga, Pun, you in there starving, my nigga. I don't give a damn about you having that electric Benz that you got to go to the Fox Hills Mall to charge because you ain't got no charging station at your crib. Niggas is always talking this high-powered chili shit. Quit talking to me, my nigga. Quit talking to the single dad that's about to be at the end of the month with 6 cartons of oat milk in his refrigerator right now. And if you got kids, you know how much 6 cartons of oat milk cost. My refrigerator full, nigga. EBT finna run out and we can give a good goddamn. Quit talking to me. All you need, he this, he that. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. For the last one time and ever, to all the podcasters who had an opportunity to be a hero, didn't nobody wanna be doing nothing. Niggas is bums. Niggas is wearing swap meet chains. Niggas is grown men starving in sweets. Stop talking to me. Go get some chili. I rest my case.
Tay Third said that you two know each other from a trap house that he used to be at.
If we know each other from a trap house, why do my chain say Rich Trapper and his is a standard piece from the swap meet? If that's how we know each other, who's the smoker?
Let's move on.
Hold on. No. You heard what he just said? If we know each other from a trap house, and I got this
Let's
big,
be gentle
hold
with
on.
the mics.
Let's talk about it. Because, and Dejon, this ain't nothing towards you, but this nigga don't like me. That's light or that's heavy? That's got some weight to it? Yeah, look at the back. Wait, is it solid?
Bite it.
Do that say, what's the jeweler name in the back of that? Shout out to Fezzy. Right. He do all Gucci Man, T.I., Mr. Ruggs, he in Atlanta.
Okay.
You feel me?
Got some weight to it.
Hold on. No, take the pins off and feel the chain. Go ahead. I ain't tripping. Because we getting money around this further mucker. You feel me? I'm watching the monetization. So with that all being said, why does it chili matter? Because the niggas start talking this big. I'm grown. I slide around in the V. You see that big motherfucker, that big ass truck I'm driving, nigga? It costs $125 a week to fill this shit up. Niggas are children. I'm a single dad with 3 boys doing this shit by myself with more chilling than every one of you niggas leaning on another nigga.
If I invite Tay Third to come next week,
he can do what he want to do. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about Tay Fritz
in my office, or will you guys be able to verbally spat?
Come have a conversation, Tay Fritz. Wear your biggest chain. I'll wear my smallest one. I promise you it's still bigger.
You guys are really killing my Halloween high. Whack 100.
Let's talk about that. Hold on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to know what started this.
Because people make stupid comments like, oh, I want to blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. Because here's the thing. If me and you had each other's phone numbers, we don't. But if we did, and me and you had a legitimate issue where somebody's threatening any act of violence, we would be able to communicate that off a podcast. Yeah. We would have already had that conversation. So when me and Tay Fritz had that conversation, I said, hey, it's a boxing gym that everybody knows. I'm very welcoming to put people in boxing gyms and boxing rings. You feel me? Because we not animals. We don't got to fight in the street. I'm welcome to put anybody in a boxing ring. Niggas don't want to do that, but they want to go on camera and say, I want to blah, blah, blah. That's cool. Just keep talking about it. Go get some money. Instead of talking about me, put something big around your neck so you're not walking around with a 10-karat hollow fucking standard saint with a little bitty teeny weeny shrivel little Mr. Viral size necklace.
His shorts are little too.
He's a little guy.
Why are you dissing Mr. Viral now?
We on the wrong things.
That's the whole
thing. How do you feel about Whack 100 telling Adam 22 he sent him a copy of Nova's underage adult content? How do you feel about that?
I have no comment.
Do you think that that's okay?
I don't think that's okay, but
I can respect that.
Great introduction to that topic, Rich Trapper.
I'm childish.
You definitely didn't introduce that in any context in case someone didn't see. What happened?
So Adam and Wack was on the Adam and Wack show, and Wack goes, yeah, you know I sent you the link to Tania's daughter. I'm sure you've been around and know the story of Tania's daughter, Nova, whether you want to admit or not. Unfortunate story. She's a 15-year-old little girl. Do you know the story or do you not know the story? Because if you know the story, we ain't got to rehash it.
Tell me the story.
She's a 15-year-old little girl, and unfortunately, she's working on Fig, doing what adult women do on Fig.
Prostituting.
It make me uncomfortable to say it, but that's what she's doing. She's been on Soft White Underbelly. Her interview on Soft White Underbelly, her shirt is see-through to the point where they have to blur it out. Mind you, she's 15. So she's blurring it out. She's been on No Jump or whatever. Since then, Adam has seen a backlash. I'm noticing Adam stepping kind of more away from that situation. Shout out to BJ Investigates. That surprised witness. She be on it. But
that's that white girl.
That white girl. She
be on his
striking.
bumper.
Nigga, striking. So this past episode of Adam and Wack that aired on Sunday, Wack says to Adam, yeah, you know I sent you a link to Tania's 15-year-old daughter's, the link to the woo-wop. Adam looking like, nigga, what's up with you? So Adam ain't feeling it. Adam is like, what's up, blah, blah, blah. But my question is, as a grown man, number one, you're admitting on camera to the distribution of child
corn
on the cob. But even past that, say you didn't admit it online. Bro, why you got that? But then here's the thing, too, and I'll rest my case. Oh, well, I bet you $5,000 you didn't report it. You know why I didn't report it, Boe Jackman? Because that type of shit don't run across my phone, fool. That's why I didn't report it, my nigga, because that link has never been sent to my phone nor nothing like it. So, I wouldn't report it because I don't got no access to that type of shit.
Before I ask you to read the comment that Wack left on your Instagram post about this situation, might I ask why or how does this concern you?
Because this is.
Do you watch the Adam and Wack show religiously?
Yeah, I watch everything.
Father, bro.
I watch everything. I watch everybody content. Yes, I do.
Let me hear that from you. Why does this concern you?
I watch the Adam and Wack show. I watch Yo shit before. I watch T-Rell shit. I watch Smack. I watch everybody's shit.
And
yes, I do.
Oh, is it because you're a viewer that this concerns you, or he said it's because you're a father?
Because past that, because I'm a man.
Okay.
Because Nova, because we from LA, and I love being from LA. I love being from this South Central area that we from. Yeah. No disrespect to Compton, Inglewood, but you get what I'm saying.
Sure.
So with that all being said, yeah, bro, it's disturbing to know that it's a 15. And I get it. Oh, it's other girls, but we ain't talking about the other girls. We talking about the one being publicized.
Yeah.
That's right down the street. My nigga, like, how is this a 15-year-old little girl that's growing fame off this and ain't nobody like pulling the plug on this? But fuck pulling the plug. Okay, it's not your business. I don't say that's right, but that's respected. Why, as a grown man, are you saying, yeah, I sent that link? As a grown man, fuck that. Why you got the link? But but I didn't do it. I told my team to get on it. You told your team to get on it. Like what? Like nobody sees a problem with this, but Wax stayed around a whole bunch of weird things. Like yeah, I'm passionate about this one, so yeah, I'm low key tripping. Like nobody sees a problem with this. Like bro, this is a kid. So we talk about bullshit, arguing over Draco, me not liking you, whatever. If we talk about bullshit, bro, this is a fucking 15-year-old little girl and this grown ass man talking about he got her link, and nobody's talking about it.
It doesn't compel me.
That's crazy.
It does not compel me. Wack sending Adam that link is Wack behavior. I'm not surprised or moved by anything Wack does. I don't watch Wack content. You know that.
That's crazy, fool.
I'm not. I don't
Excuse
give
my
Wack
passion.
energy. I just don't give Wack my energy. I reserve my energy for other things. So it does not concern me. Wack was yelling at me through a FaceTime call one time. I don't know if you ever saw that
seen
clip.
it when Odium Slim was sitting there right next to you.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about when I was still at No Jumper. Adam FaceTimed me. Wack just yelling at me. Savvy Third was there. I just hung up. I don't give him my energy like that. He kept saying, are you gay or are you feminine? Are you gay or are you feminine? He just kept repeating that. And Savvy Third was trying to have a conversation with me. And afterwards, Savvy called me literally
That's
crying
at the table, not the shit
apologized.
the couch. That was at the table I was at. Yeah.
And so, like I said, I don't give Wack that much power or energy. In my opinion.
What comment did he leave under your post?
Before we get into the comment, I'll definitely get into that. I don't have no comment. Nah, nigga, say something. What you think about that? Put your opinion in.
I mean, obviously, I don't think it's like right, and it's a little odd that he even has that link on his phone. But I don't know too much about the guy or like what his whole thing is. So like, I don't really have a strong.
With the information I just gave you, no matter what you know about something, is that enough to make a conclusion of this topic? Even if not as an entire person, because you're trying to be PC, because you're scary. I respect that about the topic though. That's enough information for you as a grown man, 25 years old, because you got a niece. I'm sure maybe a little sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's wrong.
Boom.
Something can be wrong and not move or upset me though. And like somebody can do something wrong and I not let that affect my life or raise my blood pressure.
He's
You
not
get what I'm saying?
He's letting it affect his
It's
life, but
affecting his blood pressure.
I mean,
Right now it is. Yep, right now it is. Right now
He's
I'm hot.
irate.
Right now
He's
I'm hot.
you get what I'm saying?
Right now I'm hot. Right now I'm
And
tripping.
I refuse to let any Whack 100 topic get me like that ever again in my life. I promise you.
I feel it.
I can respect that you said again.
Yeah.
My whole thing with it simply is, again, as being a black man, but at the same time, to my defense, was my energy not similar when it came to Hellcat? I'm passionate about my people.
You're passionate about stuff.
I'm passionate about my people.
You are passionate about things. I'm passionate about me.
You passionate about a hamburger, nigga.
Clearly. Also, I want to say that Tania is a piece of shit mother.
Man. Get your
I
whole
think
life
you're,
together.
having your daughter out there selling her body as a child and you co-signing it and trying to coerce and instruct her how to do it properly.
You're trash.
You're trash. I'm happy your music career went nowhere. I'm happy YG disassociated himself with you as well as the other members.
What's your popular song?
She was on Just Read Up. I'm trying to
It
think
don't
of
even
the
matter.
song.
It don't matter what her
And
song
she was
is.
on
It don't
Rose
matter.
Gold Finger. She used to be on YG's early work when it was Ace, TC, was it B6 or B3? Who was the other one? The original Pushes Inc. crew. She was the first lady. She was
I
the
remember
singer.
Ace and Buddha.
She was the hook singer. You know how camps have that studio
That's
rap.
like YG spoke out about?
No, he acts like she doesn't exist.
She doesn't exist in his world.
And for years, I was like, dang, why they do her like that? You get what I'm saying? But now I see you're a trash individual. And I say that with all judgment. But I'm not going to let it raise my blood pressure or make me upset. I'm going to just judge you. You're trash. Boom. Move forward. You got the comment?
We can move on. I get it. It's in my ear. I got to go.
All right, sure. Keeping it on no jumper related news before we get into some LA rap topics. Munchie B called Nipsey Hussle a buster yesterday on the Tuesday show. He was dressed up as Elvis. I think he was off that Douce. It's Munchie's birthday. Happy belated birthday, Munchie. And are you okay, Bo?
Yeah. I'm just a little, like, it's just kind of hot in here.
Oh, okay. Can we open that door? All right. So I'm overheating in this suit as well. But I love the idea that I have on a cheeseburger. But Munchie B was having a back and forth with Whack 100 over the phone. Speaking of Whack. And he said straight up that Nipsey Hussle was a buster. He also talked about different incidents. I don't want to get to street politics, but the headline that's going around on the clip is Munchie B calls Nipsey Hussle a buster. What's your take on that?
Go ahead, Bo. Oh, I got the comments. What you want to do first, the comment or this?
No, let's handle this first.
Okay, so go ahead, Bo.
My take on that is not a strong one. I've never met Munchie B personally. He may have just like been joking around. I haven't even seen the clip.
He wasn't joking around. He was serious. My take. You got a take?
My take
I
is
have
simple.
a
Like,
strong opinion on it.
first of all, I always say let the dead rest. Number one. Number two, Nip wasn't no buster. Wasn't never far from a buster. That's been proven with. If you know, internal conflicts within that community with who he stood toe to toe with. So with that being said, right there, if you know, but because you know what I'm talking about, do that sound like a buster to you?
Not in that moment.
That sound so. Even if you started game banging, whenever you started game banging, if you was late to the game, whatever the case may be, that's neither here nor there. The comment wasn't about when you jumped off the porch and into a cripping career. The comment was you was a buster. I didn't see no buster in that. Win or lose, you stand for what you stand for. You stand against the opposition. Depending on what it's got to be, you willing to take your lumps, blah, blah, blah. That's a man.
Nipsey Hussle is obviously one of my favorite rappers of all time. Rest in peace, long live Nipsey Hussle. However, I understand, I'm not defending what Munchie B said. I understand his disposition because I remember when Nipsey tweeted the peanut butter thing. That was my introduction to that narrative. As someone who's not in the streets, has no street involvement, any gang involvement, my first time hearing the peanut butter narrative about Munchie was from Nipsey tweeting about it. I remember, and that tweet could probably still be up. We won't go into detail, but Nipsey tweeted
culture, nigga. That's why you a guest, because you
Nipsey
naive. Just
tweeted
chill.
something about Inglewood member and Inglewood gang member and peanut butter, and it was alluded that it was Munchie. Munchie has since vehemently denied these allegations. But what I'm saying is, if a rapper gets on Twitter 10 whatever years ago and tweets an allegation such as that, I could see even after their passing, you still having animosity or not respecting them. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not questioning the animosity or disrespect. I'm addressing the statement that was made. Nip was a buster. Speaking to the facts of the case, I can show you examples in a situation that we all know that's a good enough example to disprove that statement.
Okay, to dispel it. I understand that. All I'm saying is I understand the animosity that Munchie B has towards
wanna know
Nipsey
what I do
Hussle.
think about that,
Nipsey
though?
embarrassed him on a public platform. I think I was still in high school. I might have maybe fresh out of high school.
You know what's interesting about that conversation?
What?
And I said it in my reaction. Wack is a master manipulator because in that moment, Wack now turned the attention from his argument with Munchie B to now getting more people to go against Munchie B.
Yeah, but
me?
Wack
But,
didn't tell Munchie to say that.
He
didn't text him like say this.
No, he didn't text him to say it at all.
Munchie said that. That's
on
how
his
he
own.
feels.
Yeah, but what I'm simply saying is, Wack throws in names like Nipsey in the middle of an argument because you were anticipating what you're going to trigger. In that moment, knowing Munchie drunk, knowing that's going to come up, you know what that's going to come out. Of course, I'm standing against it. I think Munchie wrong. So that's it. And that's all.
That's what when you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. That's what you get for sitting there going back and forth with Wack over the phone. I would have been like, it's my birthday. I'm enjoying myself. I'm drinking Douce. I got on an Elvis costume. Wack, I ain't finna argue with you. When he called in when I was at AD's house on Community,
you didn't care.
I said, happy holidays. I don't know you, sir. I've never met you. I don't want to go back and forth with you. I don't want none of that energy. But go ahead and read the Wack comment so we can move on.
Wack said, and I quote, "Hey, Trap News Network, correction, X, which whom we've been mass reporting has a link up. I know you dream about me, but you should know by now he used the wrong, he used while you are not while you apostrophe R-E, just throwing that out there. Your credibility, you're losing credibility and has been shot. Did you skip her mother? Because that's who I put the light on. That's who is grooming this child. But I guess your envy for the man you want to be drowns that out. Well, I have a team. They checked on this, and yes, there's a page under her name, and yes, there's a post selling the photo and the photos. I can't tell you. Well, it's really bad grammar. I got to read this whole. I got to struggle through this whole shit.
We got the gist of
Okay, so the long story short is, he said, I bet you $5K you ain't issued a report. And no, I haven't, because I'm not looking up that type of content and whatever. And if you don't, real quick, just so I can just play this real quick. The whole content came from this statement right here. Wack will sit here and lie and say that, oh, I didn't look at it. I didn't blah, blah, blah. Dejon has heard the content of Adam saying Wack sent it to him. Here it goes.
You sent me links to Tania's daughter's porn on Twitter. Whoa.
What did that say? So you heard what Wack said in response after I posted the video. That's his rebuttal. You heard what Adam just said. It sounds like Wack's on some freaky, creepy shit that you probably shouldn't be on.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that.
Wack is wrong.
It's weird, bro.
I'm not gonna let it raise my blood pressure.
I mean, I am. Protect our girls, bro. Protect our kids.
And it starts with the mother.
For
and
sure.
It starts
Tania's
with
trash.
at the source of the issue
She
is
needs to be in
Tania.
jail. Put charges on her.
Tania is wrong.
How's she not in jail yet?
The $1 million question, bro.
I don't know. I'm not saying I wish jail on her. I'm
This
just
is
saying
public.
she's a
Everybody
terrible.
knows about it.
She's a terrible mother,
You know
and
where she's
something
at.
needs to be done. All right, let's get to some music topics. So
Let's get
enough drama. Chef Boy had a performance at a Jamie Foxx
See
party.
what you did there.
At a viral Jamie Foxx party.
Yeah, shout out to Chef Boy, man. Get
Shout out
that
to Chef
impact
Boy.
grade up, Chef Boy.
As well as he
Yeah,
dropped a
man.
new single with RJ and G Perico,
G.
Like This, Like That. That song is trash.
Hey, I like Chef Boy's hit single.
Gang
that song
Gang?
was dog.
That song was Dog.
No, the one that you're talking about right
What
now.
does that
The
mean?
Like This, Like That with G Perico,
What is,
RJ.
is dog?
Like dog
Dog
water,
shit?
like dog
Oh.
shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't fuck with it.
Never heard that.
I hate the song. It's a terrible follow-up.
You don't like this?
Chef Boy tagged me. Damn,
That
I wish
shit
I
was
could read the
ass.
comment, but he said, I think he was saying that he thanked me because I motivated him to. Let me read it.
Read it, nigga.
Did you hear the song?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it?
I enjoy it. I like Chef
I'm
Boy's
sure he
music.
does.
I like it.
I'm sure he
Wait,
liked
why are you saying that?
because he's old.
I mean, that's cool.
Oh.
I'm 36. But,
So it's an old nigga record. It gave me very old nigga vibes. I don't like the features on it. It sounds like a jerking beat.
so who should have been on it?
Jerking rappers because it sounds like a fucking jerking
So Lil
beat.
Vader?
I don't like the beat.
So Lil Vader would have fucked it up?
I don't like the concept
What
of the
is-
song.
I
I
didn't say
don't
that.
like the features. I don't like anything about that song.
How do you feel about Lil Vader being on the
It just
song, though?
sounded forced. Like, it
What do
sounded
you-
like they
why you
went in
bringing
there trying
Vader
to
into
make
Because Lil
that
Vader makes jerking clown music.
Like, it didn't sound natural. It just sounded like they went in there trying to make that sounding record.
I disagree. I feel like it sounded very natural for them. I feel like it sounded very in the pocket, dusty LA rap, dusty stagnant LA rap.
But
That's
I feel
not
like
a
they went
hit
in the studio
record.
trying to make that
So my
song.
question is, who would have been better on the song?
All right, so Chef
Nobody.
Boy said it's not a good song. Nobody. I don't like Chef Boy on the song. So why do you keep asking me to play some ideal hypothetical figure on a track that I'm telling you I don't like in the first place? I don't want to hear Chef Boy.
I didn't make the song. What you mad at me for?
Chef Boy said Dejon Paul jinxed me in a good way. Ever since he made that statement, I've been performing in sold out stadiums and arenas. God is good. Shout out to Chef Boy.
Yeah, shout out to Chef Boy.
Make some noise for Chef Boy,
Make some
man.
noise for Chef Boy, bro. That's great. That's
He had
amazing.
Jamie Foxx
But
party.
That doesn't take away from the fact that your follow-up single was trash.
Yeah, I didn't like the remix of Gang Gang. We talked about that. Now I don't like the follow-up single. I don't think the right move is to go get a RJ and a G Perico as a follow-up single when you have such a massive record. Because you want to break out of the traditional LA rap box.
What if that was his next move? What if
Why not do that after your biggest record? When is a better time than
because
now?
if he did that, people would be saying he's like leaving LA behind.
I wouldn't say behind, but take the behind off of that, leaving LA. Yes, isn't that the goal? To get out of the box? Don't we always talk about how our artists don't get past New Mexico, can't tour past New Mexico, only West Coast people like West Coast music? I would like to have a single bigger than Gang Gang. Is the Like This, Like That record going to be bigger than Gang Gang in your opinion as a music professional?
Fuck no.
I think, why are you giving me a song that has a jerking beat? If I was to cut that song on and we listen to the beat, that beat is the same thing. That's Sorry J Nari. That's Red Deuce in them. That's jerking music. That's Cold Flames. That's what, it's a jerking beat. With just mid-tempo.
So you saying Tay Third should have been on that song?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's a mid-tempo jerking beat that you put elder statesmen like RJ and G Perico on. No, go link with a hot young Detroit rapper or Midwest rapper, a lit down south rapper. Something to go give me some more energy. Just something to translate outside of LA, especially since you have the torch right now. Since you have all these eyes on you and momentum.
Right.
What would make you go get YG and E40 for the Gang Gang remix, then turn around and go get two more elder statesmen?
You know, AZ Chike would have been fired maybe on the Gang Gang remix.
Potentially, but AZ Chike hasn't. He needs to drop his own album.
Do you feel like AZ Chike is like still boxed in LA, or do you feel like because he was on that Kendrick song that he like hit a worldwide status?
I'm not gonna give him that until the album drops. His album dropping November 14th, and we're gonna have a conversation next week when Ash Braz gets here about our album predictions for AZ Chike. But back to Chef Boy, do you guys think I should boost his impact score because he's performing? When he said he's performing in these stadiums and arenas, he performed at the sold out concert, Caleb for real.
So somebody's bringing him out. It's not like
it's not Chef Boy. It's not the ticket doesn't say Chef Boy.
It's whoever and friends.
And
he's a friend.
That's my whole point. It's one record.
Hold on.
If you ask 9 out of 10 people alive, 9 out of 10 people breathing oxygen and with surfactant in their lungs to name Chef Boy's song, the only song they'll be able to say is Gang Gang.
Why would you know his name? Some people just know the record.
Right. The record's bigger than him. So why would your impact score be anything bigger than a 5? And that's the prompt. The prompt is, should Dejon raise Chef Boy's impact score now that he's performing in these stadiums and at the Jamie Foxx party?
Yes. No. Because this is why I would say yes. Because first of all, Jamie Foxx did a festival in his backyard for his daughter's birthday. Shout out to him for that.
Somebody threw a bottle at Glorilla.
That was sick. Yeah. But because this is Jamie Foxx, he could have got anybody he wanted. His daughter wanted Chef Boy. I get it. Then his
daughter had the TikTok. Congratulations.
Let's even take it deeper than this. More to your point, the daughter didn't want Chef Boy. The daughter wanted the song, no matter who it was attached to.
Because let's say Chef Boy said, "I'll pull up, but I'm not performing Gang Gang." We don't want you.
We don't want you.
You know what I'm saying? So Lil Wayne can say, "I'll pull up, but I'm not performing the Millie." Cool. Bunch of different songs. YG can say, "Oh, you guys want to book me? You want me to perform? I'll pull up, but I'm not performing Tootin' and Booted, or I'm not performing Big Bang." You got what I'm saying? Those artists have higher impact scores.
So I would say Chef Boy.
Roddy Rich, I'll pull up, but I don't want to do the box. Okay, cool. Do one of your other big records.
I think that if Chef Boy's record continues to go as it goes, whether he has an album, whether he has a follow-up record, the one record that he's given us can be his timeless record. It does stand a chance to be. It's not going down because he was just at Jamie Foxx just paid him to perform at a festival.
That doesn't mean
I'm going to say
LA shit.
Hold on.
LA shit.
No, this is why it matters. And I get this, and allow me to show my age or whatever, blah blah, fine, whatever. this is a huge event for Chef Boy to perform at Jamie Foxx's party and this festival and all that kind of stuff. We're not going to pretend like that doesn't matter. That's a huge thing for this man.
Cool.
So when it comes to his impact, even if he's living off this song, I believe that Chef Boy should have a higher grade on the impact because the song is carrying more than its weight and way more than what it's expected, and it's continuing to grow.
Well, when I see it on Billboard or something like that, when I see him performing it on a late night television show, national audience, and then perform maybe some other songs that people know, when he has more hits, if his project, I Am the Summer, if that had picked up, got great feedback, and people was calling it a classic or semi-classic, then I would be like 7, 8.
Then you're impacted.
But when you just have one viral record, not charting, one viral record, a banger, it's not a hit charts, a viral banger, undeniable banger, smash record, I cannot give you more than a 5. I feel like the 5 is generous.
See, you a young nigga with old nigga ways. And this is what I mean by that. Because I respect what you're saying. I'm not negating from what you're saying. However, one could argue that being viral for this long and continuing to stay viral is the equivalent in our new age of charting.
No, the equivalent of charting is 1,500 streams equals one purchase or one unit,
but then you got,
and then you chart.
I mean, but based on
charting is charting, whether it's 40 years ago.
I mean, but then you got where Young Thugger come out and tell you that we just be paying for all this bullshit. So yeah,
how do we know somebody's not paying for the virality? You could buy virality if that's the case. You could buy.
Chef Boy, help me out, bro. I'm trying.
That's super true.
Help me out. I'm trying.
You guys, like you can't really help him out that much because he only has one hit record.
His hit record is doing amazing.
How do you put out? It's not charting though. How do you put out one hot record and then you
out for a while now, bro?
And you're saying
it still has life as recently as last weekend.
But
for one of the biggest events in the city.
Because he performed that.
And
a celebrity party.
Performing at the Jamie Foxx
was like still progressively going up.
I get why it might not matter to you because you don't understand blah blah blah. So it's not a shot, but it's real. But you are taking away from it. Oh, it's not a celebrity. No, it's the fact that it's Jamie Foxx's party. That's why it matters. Because there are a bunch of industry heads. You have Empire executives. You have a whole bunch of people who I won't name that flew in as major company owners and label owners that's in there to see this type of shit.
Salute.
And to the minimizing, like, oh, some celebrities party.
No, because that happens. This is LA.
But
there's celebrities out here that can come across a viral LA rap song.
And that's dope.
Chef Boy, give us another hit so I can continue to fight this fight for you.
Please. Because that's all you have to do.
Give us another hit.
You want me to raise Chef Boy's impact score, have him drop another hit, or have him drop a well-received project.
Hey, Chef Boy, he's trying, bro. Give him another hit.
He dropped another single. I'm telling you, me personally, I don't think that record's going to go far. Do you think that record's going to go far?
Let's talk about it in 60 days.
That record not going to be around for 60 days.
Way too long, bro.
That record not going to be around for 60 days.
It's not. This is why it's not.
Wrong features, wrong beat, wrong concept. Like this or like that? Is it like this? Like that? Is it like this? Like this? Like this? Like that? Like this? Like that? Like this? Like that?
That's the RJ.
Dusty.
You don't know the RJ. You don't know the RJ dance.
Dusty.
You don't know the RJ dance.
I'm not.
That's what they were doing on the video.
Hey, Bo, you keep explaining more and more while you're a guest in the culture to not know the RJ dance.
It's Dusty, and I miss Draco. It makes me miss Draco because Draco was fly, and he understood trends, and he knew how to set trends, and he had good taste. Draco wasn't dusty like the rest of these LA rappers.
Too bad that talent wasn't hereditary. Next subject.
All right, next subject.
Oh, no, we can't just skip over that.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
No, you can't just say something like that.
Go ahead.
Okay, go for it.
I want to know, like, what makes you say that?
He hates Ralphie.
Why?
He makes bad music.
He doesn't though. What?
Okay.
What?
You just asked me my opinion. And I said why. You're telling me I'm wrong with my opinion. I don't like it.
I want to know more about why you feel that way.
Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
Not really.
I like pineapple on my pizza. We both like pizza. We just like different pizza.
Fruit doesn't.
Why don't you why aren't you a fan of his
because he's not on beat, because his subject matter I don't think it's interesting. I think that he's the Drakeo the Ruler we never asked for. I don't think that he has let's not talk stink team. Let's talk Ralphie. How we can talk Kobe and not the Lakers, same thing. You can't tell me anything Ralphie the Plug has done that's substantial to Ralphie. His Stink Team contributions, I think that he'd be an amazing executive to the Stink Team. I think he could put out amazing artists and be the Birdman of his generation and go far, be successful, have generational wealth, even to where Birdman is bringing out an NBA YoungBoy. I see that for Ralphie the Plug.
That's a compliment.
I'm not saying he's bad at what he does in that aspect. I think he's a great podcaster. I love his podcasting.
Great is a stretch.
I like it. You feel me? But on the same token, I don't want you to rap.
I fuck with his music.
I fuck with some of his
maybe it's
music.
just the subject matter for you because you're a little older.
No, it's not the subject
Somewhat
matter.
older.
It's not. It's
A lot
not. It's
older.
not the
Somewhat older. A lot older.
subject because.
I think
But
that's
here's the
really
thing,
what
though.
it is,
You're
bro,
throwing.
'cause
But
what it-
here's the. I can tell you why it's not. You don't have to think.
Okay.
Because I
It's
listen to
cadence?
rappers who talk about the exact same thing. What does Ralphie talk about, Dejon?
Ralphie has a litany of different subjects.
Okay, give us the top
Ralphie's
three.
made love songs. Ralphie made club records. Ralphie talks about pimping or pandering. Ralphie talks about getting tricked on by women. Ralphie disses his ops. He's condescending.
So how can my playlist be full of Catchy the Great and Drakeo the Ruler, but you're too old? That's why you don't like Ralphie. It's the same subject concept.
No, I didn't say-
Drakeo
I
and
didn't
Ralphie.
say
I'm
that.
saying to his point.
Is it just because you feel like he's a carbon copy of his older
I
brother?
think that he is the Drakeo the Ruler we did not ask for and we don't want.
his disposition isn't going to change.
feel that way.
It's a
You
stalemate.
can suck
I know, I
yeah,
just
so
wanted
you
to-
can
I
put
was
your nose in
curious.
his belly button. He can pat your head until you're blue in the face. He's not gonna get. You're not finna be a part of the stink team, my nigga. That
That's
shit
your
trash.
second time being told that today.
Wait, hold
Like,
on.
yeah, bro. Like, get off his nuts, my nigga. You're not gonna be a part
I'm
of the
just
team.
a fan of his music. I can't be a fan of his music.
I'm
You
a
can
fan
be
of his music.
That's fine.
Yeah.
El
But
Presidente, Himothy, he got some joints. Ballhead Jason.
I found a verse, Ralphie. I found a Ralphie the plug verse that I could
Dope Boy Knots.
on Bruce Lee.
Okay, Bruce Lee Kicks.
I could give him that.
Tap in with Ralphie's new
I
project,
won't skip.
Wreck It Ralphie. I have a
about that
review out
song-
soon.
What about that song versus his other songs? Like, were you fucking with?
None.
No, I'm saying.
For me to say I like a Ralphie the plug verse is a huge step in a forward direction.
Did you like the cadence of it, the flow,
Yeah,
the
what
subject
about that
matter?
song did you like?
Why was it a win for Ralphie?
I think that it was the closest that he had to rap better, considering that he was on the record with his brother. And you know what? I'll give him this too. On His Things Got You Mad, I think he did okay on that. You feel me?
Okay.
And that's with Ice Wear Vezo and all them other dudes and blah blah. I think with around good people who have great music taste and blah blah, Ralphie will try to elevate, but you're still, but you're ultimately still, you can't go to the party unless you bring your brother. Okay, come on, Ralphie, I got to bring you with me.
I don't hate that observation moving forward because he'll rant about Ralphie all day.
I gotta get my trash
Death Row
can.
Records made a tweet after the viral Complex Con versus of Cash Money Records and No Limit Records, which I thoroughly enjoy. Death Row threw their hat in the ring and they're assuming or insinuating that they want a versus. My question is, Death Row Records versus who?
Bad Boy.
I would like to see that too.
Bad
Suge
Boy.
Knight's in
Is Bad
jail.
Boy even
Diddy's in
respected?
jail.
Diddy's in jail. Both CEOs are in jail.
So
Both
you-
founders are in
Bad Boy
jail.
even like respected as a record
Hell
label?
yeah,
Excuse
nigga.
Even
us.
after like everything.
What's up with this dude?
Suge Knight's in
It's a valid
prison.
question, bro.
Suge Knight is in prison for murder.
Yeah, but
Diddy's
he's not in prison for fucking
Guessing
doing
the
freaky ass
culture.
shit.
Wait. So murder. Murder is better than ordering prostitutes.
Then that
'Cause
was
Diddy convicted
complacent.
of transporting prostitutes.
Transportation of sex workers, interstate commerce of sex workers.
Murder, killing someone is better than ordering prostitutes.
That were okay with being there and wanted to be there,
Because Diddy's gonna be out in like 3 years.
and he's not charged with
Suge's not
R
going
word.
nowhere.
Because he's got money. That's
He was never charged with
If
an
he
R
had-
word. He was never charged with any type of abuse. He was charged with trafficking sex workers.
Yeah.
So if you flew a
The
girl
thing-
out right now, you'd have that same charge.
With the intent of
no,
paying
that-
her for
that-
sex.
that's just- I mean,
if you
but-
had the intent of paying her for sex, yes.
So you'd have the same charge. I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, but that's how easily it is because niggas is finding out IG models all the time, and you might not pay her for sex.
With
but you
the
gonna take her
intent of paying her for sex.
You taking her shopping? It's the same thing.
If you intend on
Okay.
paying her for sex, it's prostitution.
But like, if you take her shopping, like you can do that. You just can't.
you
be
would
like,
have to
"Here's some
ask.
cash."
You would have to ask an attorney for
A
the
prosecutor
semantics.
could argue that that's
but
prostitution.
it has to have element of prostitution.
I see.
But back to our original point, both CEO and founders of these historic record labels are incarcerated.
So we got
that's
sued.
why I think it would be a fair versus.
Who hosted? I think Snoop and Mace.
I think Christian Combs might want to fill in for his father.
He hot too. He better go where Russell Simmons is. He on a boy. You hot
I think
too.
Christian Combs will want to step in for his father. I look forward to this because on one side we got Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Dog Pound, Lady of Rage,
Pac.
and then they can play Pac records. And then on the other side we got Mace, Little Kim, Faith Evans, Total, 112,
That'd be hard,
and they can play Biggie records. I feel like that's a great versus. I really can't see another prestigious label that Death Row could go up against. People saying Rap a Lot. I'm like,
Nobody
where?
cares. No disrespect to Rap a Lot, but that's not what we.
No,
no.
not enough hits. What's going on?
Nah, not yet.
Death Row watch TDE.
Not yet. TDE is a new Death Row.
I mean, I
can
will
respect
watch
that.
it. I will watch it, but
That's not what we want. Bad Boy, Death Row, especially considering the hit.
Because they will use like 10 Kendrick records.
You know why Gucci and Jeezy was good? Because we like the history behind the problem.
Hold on, I want to entertain a Death Row TD thing now.
When do you think Man of the Year is being played in that versus?
So Schoolboy Q, Man of the Year versus, you could just cut on fucking New York by Dog Pound.
Who do you think's got that one?
New York. Great, one of the greatest diss records ever.
Why are you pairing those two up together?
Because that's the first Death Row record I thought with the same
sound,
same
sonic value,
some crash and hardcore. Yeah.
Damn, I remember when that song first dropped, bro. That shit was hard as fuck. I want to get a bucket hat.
I might want to see that though. Death Row versus TD. That's not too bad.
Is there something better that we could put TD up against?
It's a good question.
See, they said TD versus Dreamville, but I would fall asleep.
Dreamville's boring.
I will fall the fuck asleep.
That's what we
fucking
don't want.
listening to Dreamville versus.
J. Cole make music for people who dropped out of college and can't tell their parents about it.
That's funny.
Cool.
You can't really do Def Jam because you would have to do eras. Because if you do Death Row versus Def Jam, okay, you saying 90s Def Jam or 80s Def Jam?
90s Def Jam.
90s Def Jam. So that's who? Foxy, DMX, Jay-Z, Murray, LL is 80s
Who we
Def
putting
Jam.
TD up
Unless you include
against?
Early 90s?
Mr. Smith. Huh?
Who we putting TD up against? Like, what makes the most sense?
What's a current label that you, or more recent label?
I would maybe say CMG, but that's not the same type of sound.
They're getting washed.
That's not the same sound. I would want to say
OVO didn't have the success. I can't give it that.
you want to give it to QC, but QC's not it.
Oh, okay,
QC
but
might
QC
be
doesn't have a
QC.
Kendrick.
Who you gonna put up against Kendrick from QC?
Yeah,
Not
you
Lil
can't.
Baby.
Yeah, you
Shout out my
can't.
nigga that me. I'm
Nah,
in the
TD
I'm
got
in the
any
big
label
Vulture.
today.
No,
That's what I said. Death Row versus TD. I want
Okay,
to
hold
get that
on.
more. I want to make the list.
Let's not even lean on
I'm
Kendrick.
gonna make a versus and post it tomorrow.
Who do whether it be a CMG or a QC? Who they got for J Rock? Niggas sleep on J Rock. Who they got for J Rock?
Well, J Rock hasn't put out an album in 8 years, so
But who you got for J Rock? Who does any of these labels have that can match J Rock?
I think if you're at a versus and someone cuts on a J Rock record and then someone cuts on a Lil Baby street record, I think the crowd goes crazy for the Lil Baby record. Even though J Rock's a Grammy-winning artist, people going to sleep through Absol's music. There's some weak points in the TD roster. People going to sleep through the Absol record. They better not play more than 2 Absol records.
So
they're going to
Absol
sleep.
goes against who? Goes against like Rollo?
What labels are you?
I'm talking about QC.
We're not going to do that. I don't want to see a TD versus QC. Sonically, that don't go together.
So who are we comparing to? So TD's going against who?
I said TD versus Death Row.
No. Now y'all just saying anything.
Now y'all just saying anything.
I can't fucking think.
And I always look,
Nothing against our
Like, there's
future,
no
but
compare, like
Death Row Bad Boy is the match made.
there's
Death
no
Row
compare
Bad
like
Boy
that,
or
like
Death
that.
Row TD. I'm going to make the verses. I'm going to put 10 TD songs, 10 Death Row songs up, line them up, and we're going to see.
What y'all think in the chat, man? TDE or Bad Boy
Because
versus Death
SZA's
Row?
watching me, Chalet.
For sure.
Unless it's something in my heart.
Nah, but SZA
But
got
that was
smacked.
ruthless. That was ruthless.
Yeah, that's ruthless. SZA got
Rest in peace, Jewel, too. All right. This is the topic. I was going to say something racist. I was going to say this is the topic that Boe Jackman would like.
Oh my god, I would like this topic.
Do we really like Shoreline
Why are
Mafia's
we
music?
asking this?
Because
Why is
someone
this getting
tweeted. Let me
brought
read
up?
the tweet. Let me read the tweet.
Why is this getting brought up?
The tweet is
I think
it's
when
two tweets.
When you say music, like
know
music
you
as a
don't
whole,
like
or like
fucking
select
Shoreline
something.
Mafia
Why,
music.
bro? They're almost why, Bo? Why do we know
Because
that?
you're old.
I haven't read the tweet. Jay Sherwood said the Los Angeles rap scene is doing great.
I'm sorry, Trapper. I'm sorry.
The Los Angeles rap scene is doing great. If you ask me, I just went to a sold out show at the Kia Forum full of Los Angeles artists, and someone else also tweeted this in my bookmarks. Someone tweeted. Dang, I should have definitely screenshot that. Okay, I don't have the other one, but this is the main one. This is the one I posted. They sold out the Forum last week, I believe, last Thursday.
So obviously somebody paying for that shit.
And they also performed. They had another sold out show at the Oracle in the Bay, and they're on a stadium tour right now.
You know the Oracle's where the Warriors
Let
play.
me ask you now, because you're the one that wrote this shit on the whiteboard. Who's we?
I didn't write
Us?
that. The cast. Ash Ratch was supposed to be here.
Okay. Yeah, I love Shoreline Mafia's music, and so do I don't know how many seats are in the Kia Forum or whatever.
Damn, 17.5 thousand.
So do 17.5 thousand and millions of others because they get millions of views on their music. Yeah, Shoreline Mafia's music's really good.
Widespread.
Now I want to get your opinion now.
No. To answer the question, I do not like Shoreline Mafia's music for the most part. Why?
I think because you're not a big fan of OGZ using the N-word.
No, I don't care about that.
You
anymore.
use the N-word and you here, so that can't be the reason.
When does he say nigga?
He said he just don't say it when niggas is around. He said that shit with his homies.
That was very presumptuous to you. That's not why, because I don't care about OGZ said nigga, and I didn't mind it when he said it on Trap House. A nigga just came, so your ass gotta go.
But you've been public about
and I've said
Latinos saying the N-word.
I've said it multiple times since then that I no longer give that power over me. I've relinquished that. I don't care about it anymore. I've said that on No Jumper. I've said that on FMW, and I've said that on a Dan Lay podcast. I've rid myself of that. I can't walk around with that on my heart or my chest. Say whatever words you want to say. I don't give a fuck anymore.
How did you get to that point?
When you have black people badger you or harass you or make fun of you for being gay so long, I would be foolish to sit up here and try to stand up for the rights of black people. I don't do that anymore. I worry about Dejon. I can't see myself doing that. I've been called more F words by black, not saying other races don't, but I get called the F word by other black men. So I let viral way or let a straight black man stand up for the honor of black men. My gay ass, I'm focused on Dejon Paul, music, and my brand. So I'm no longer going to give another second of my life to is OGZ saying nigga, is Lefty Gunplay saying nigga. I don't give a fuck. Say whatever you want to say. I'm going to move how I want to move. Whatever you do karmically wrong or right comes back to you. Whatever I do karmically wrong or right comes back to me. So the reason I don't like Shoreline Mafia's music is because I feel like it's a lot watered down. Originally, early on, I did appreciate it. It was more organic. It had more umph to it. But recently, it's like they're making radio records, but it just feels too concocted. Like too formula-like. Too much of a product. You get what I'm saying? It's just too much of a product. It's too commercialized. They put a little bit too much commercial.
Though.
No, it's working. I'm not against it, but I don't like it.
Their first song back was a hit.
Mm-hmm. The heat stick record.
The heat stick.
That went platinum, I believe. The record with YG.
Hollywood.
I hate that shit.
I think
smoking, drinking.
I think that you know what I think Shoreline Mafia does well. I think that they make good music. I have
hella girl fans.
I have.
Did I just steal your point?
No, nigga, you like who niggas? You Raven Simone? You know what everybody finna do?
Are you clairvoyant?
Like I'm saying, like bro, it's psychic. I know why, because it is. Like, well, go ahead, you tell me why.
I feel like that's a huge part of the reason why they're so successful is because they have so many female fans.
They're a boy band.
They're a boy band.
They make boy band music.
But you know, I'll also say they have cornered their cultural market. So when you go to a Shoreline Mafia concert, you see their Hispanic fan base and their female fan base. That is their market. That is who they corner and they make music and entertain towards that. I'm not mad at it. Do I have Shoreline Mafia albums on my shit? No, but do I have like out of a however many song playlist? I got a good 10 on there. You feel me? That are on the playlist. But
recent songs?
No, but probably the most recent song that's on them is on the Everybody remix. But before that's probably like Wake Me Up in Traffic and From Back. You feel me?
Back then it was hard. Back in before they broke up, when it was 4 of them, Rob Vicious, Master
So
Kato.
I got Rob Vicious, Shoreline Mafia on my shit.
That was hard. I feel like recently I've never got a nigga's car and he was playing some Shoreline Mafia. I've never got in a black woman's car and she was playing some Shoreline Mafia.
But the Mexican homies, they love that shit.
Yeah, Hispanics love that shit. But it's not. It just doesn't have the umph that it used to have. It lost that, and they went for a more commercial sound. And what I look for in artists is a happy medium. I want you to make commercial records and go far and get radio spins and crossover and do those things. But I also, it's like you can't pour too much commercial.
Can I get a controversial take?
Yeah.
After they broke up and they seen that nigga OGZ was really Beyonce around that bitch, everybody else came back just happy to be there and the music sound like he.
I mean, by everybody else, you mean Phoenix flexing because the other two didn't return.
I mean, well, whoever the fuck is left.
I don't think they had it like a chance to return. How did you feel? Because I know when Shoreline Mafia first got on the scene, the song Musty was it was just them two, right? How did you feel when Rob and Kato came into the group?
I think it made it a boy. Yeah, I think it made it a boy band because they had a boy band sound. Even then, it was just a hardcore boy band. NWA is a boy band. Nothing wrong with being a boy band, but when you make it like poppy, like at a certain point, NWA got played out. You get what I'm saying? Like after Cube dissed them and everything like that. Yeah. I just feel like, again,
were the Migos a boy band?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
No, you're
not
saying it's disrespectful, but you just saying that's what it was. Yeah.
But you could go too overboard with it, and it could get too bubblegum pop, like Luther Vandross in the '90s or Temptations in the late '80s. It's
what we won't do is talk about the
you're
Temptations
missing that that soul, that grit that drew me to your music in the first place. So. Much continued success to OGZ and Phoenix Flex. Every time I see them, is love.
Yeah, and they showing out. They showing out and selling out. Yeah. Big love to them.
Are we surprised that they're the only new LA rappers from the pop out to have success post pop out? Are we surprised that the Hispanic group are the only ones that have success after the Juneteenth celebration concert?
Nope.
Well, I'm not surprised because like they have, like you said, the formulas down. That a lot of these artists like Chef Boy probably should.
What's the formula?
Like I don't know like the exact formula, but they got that shit.
See, you a contradicting motherfucker. You don't want to just come out and say, yeah, they're OGZ's Mexican or Hispanic, so that's where the fan base is. It comes from, and it works for them. You just said, yeah, like you said, the formula. No, I say, what's the formula? Oh, I don't know. Just say it. Pick your nuts up. Stop being politically correct. You know when you're not politically, you're only not politically correct when you're being an asshole trying to disrespect somebody. But when you all that shit, you don't mind being not PC. You disrespect motherfuckers. You say all kind of shit. So now we having a real conversation. Niggas trying to stall you out. Or well, I don't know. Stop being a hoe, Boe Jackman. Pick your nuts up and say that shit, boy.
That wasn't the backbone of why I said that.
We were getting along. Huh? We were getting along.
No, we still are. But I'm just saying that wasn't the backbone of why I said that.
All right, so you just said.
I don't know their formula, but whatever it is, it works.
Oh, because you just said, like we said, y'all got the blueprint. I asked you what it was, and now you don't know, but you just said you knew. So.
I don't.
Burgers in the chat.
Burgers in the chat. No Tam, even though she called me a hoe, but it's cool.
She calls
that
you a
was
hoe?
funny.
Yeah, I don't know why she called me a hoe.
Why?
Because you won't admit the fact that OGZ got all the fans because he's Mexican, and that's why you like him.
I don't think it's just.
No,
that.
it's not
I
just
think
because
that's
of that.
Big,
but that's a big part of it.
90 percentile.
He just like puts. Yeah. Like you can't just assume shit like that, bro.
You just spoke for me the last 5 topics and told me you know what I was thinking, so you can't do it. Lead by example. Don't tell me what to do when you're doing the same thing. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Anyway,
you're like planting that shit on me. I was just like trying to.
You know what?
You've answered for him before. Now he's answering for you.
I'm just doing the same thing back to you.
Which both is bad podcasting.
Yep, I'll take it though. I got accountability.
All right, can we move on, please? You two just argue like fucking Uncle Elroy and Willie.
This is the fucking uncle I never asked
Why
for.
Why are you in so much competition with me? You're jealous, Willie.
Fucking uncle I never asked for.
All right, so LaRussell from NorCal.
Yeah, because you want to hang out with the uncle that touched you. Go ahead.
That was disrespectful.
I said what I said, though. Go ahead.
LaRussell.
Why you gotta say such ass shit like that?
Why you didn't deny it?
Talking to the mic, please.
Nah, what the fuck?
Why you didn't deny it? Why you didn't deny it? Why you didn't
deny that?
Oh, your business. LaRussell said,
LaRussell posted a video on his social media of him calling out Thizzler, NorCal platform, accusing them of being a
scam.
Not being the platform that they used to be. Said they used to be a pillar to Bay Area NorCal music. Now they're not. Thizzler.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say like, what platform is like who they used to fucking be? Like
things change.
Everybody evolves.
You know,
like I'm not saying what they're doing is right. Like I don't know if they're scamming people behind closed doors, but like platforms evolve, and they may not have the impact that they had once before, but like everybody sells out eventually.
I think that hip-hop media as a whole has definitely been diluted and continues to be diluted with the advancement of social media, screaming era, XYZ. But
have you ever done business with this one?
Everyone knows that story. I was supposed to.
I don't.
Oh well, there was a gentleman named Russell. I don't believe he works anymore. I believe he's been fired. He worked at Thizzler. He presented the idea of me doing a NorCal or Bay Area report card some years ago. I agreed to do it. I worked on it. And this leads to my other point about Thizzler. Thizzler has a record label division. They have artists signed to them. So I was instructed by Russell to give the Thizzler signed artists, Thizzler record artists, good grades. I couldn't give them low grades. And I told him, I don't mind doing this report card and putting the Thizzler logo and we do a collab post or whatever it is. That's great. They have a huge platform that will break my platform in the Bay, XYZ. but I have to grade honestly. Like, I'm Dejon Paul for a reason.
I got integrity.
I don't give anybody a good grade because they're signing this person, they're signing that person. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. If I feel like you're doing good in these areas, you are. If I feel like you aren't, you aren't. And I informed them. I was like, no, y'all are looking at it wrong. A F grade for me is not the end of the world. Like, a F grade for me, as I've been told, is great promo as well for the artist. So if I give a Thizzler Records artist a F or a bad grade or a low score or something, that just makes people go check them out. For whatever reason, people gravitate to the F grades more than they do the positive grades.
Right.
So I'm like, no, I can't do that. And somehow that just ended up being a deal breaker for them. They wanted Thizzler Records signed artists to get good grades. So I refused to do it. So Russell and Thizzler put out their own Bay Area report card, and all of the artists got C grades and higher. Now, one artist in the Bay got a D or F. There was not one D or F on the Bay Area report card. Sweetie got a C plus, and that was the lowest grade. So they were inauthentic, and they got such bad feedback for the report card in 2023 that they haven't done it since.
Well, why didn't you like fucking sue him? Like, you don't have the like rap report card.
Really
I didn't invent the rap report.
You really not from the culture.
I didn't invent the rap report card.
But like, they did it obviously inspired by you. Like, it came from you. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like.
As far as doing it locally, but you do understand that the rap report card is something that came out in 1987 and has been done maybe 10 to 20 times before I was ever born. Mm-hmm. And even as a teenager, when I was a teenager, I was reading other people's rap report cards.
Who's the rap report card guy though?
I'm known as
for
the
this generation.
for this generation.
Yes.
But Cool Mo D
but there is no
was the
first
rap report card guy, 1987. Ego Trippin' magazine.
Man, I would have found a way to try to sue him, bro. They would have like
because you're not of the culture, and that's of course you would have, bro. We expect that from you.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, that's no. I'm not even saying like it's wrong. You're taking it wrong, but it's not wrong.
I'm not
yes,
taking it wrong.
I believe that you would have sued him.
I can appreciate the sentiment. What I'm saying is that
just take the flowers, bro.
I can appreciate the sentiment, but what I'm saying,
fucking like, bro, I'm trying to give him his flowers, bro.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
Trying to tell me
Nonetheless,
I'm not being technical here.
Okay, but back to the original point. Thizzler, I think that's the problem, and I think that's what Lil Russell was pointing out.
Yeah.
I think that when you have a record label and you're signing artists, it's hard for you to do an honest media job.
And Thizzler's a very predatory company.
How hard is it though, bro? Just be real with yourself.
It's a very predatory company. I've done business with Thizzler. I know a few other artists that do business with Thizzler. It's a pay-to-play type situation. Okay. Hey, I pay you X amount of dollars for the promotions and all that kind of shit. I can show you the DMs if you want to, blah, blah.
Right.
Whatever. The fact of the matter is nobody's watching that shit. So I'm wrong if Boe Jackman tells me, hey, Rich, I'm going to go ahead and give you $50 to post this, but I know that my channel doesn't generate any interest or any likes or any engagements. Morally, I'm wrong for taking your money. Period, point blank. Now, is it business wrong? No, because I did what the service was paid for, but I know better than to take his money. That's where Thizzler fuck up at. And then they'll text you. My nigga, I had to tell the nigga from Thizzler, bro, stop texting me. This nigga texts you like 4 or 5 times a month. Hey, you need promo. Hey, you need this. Hey, you need that. Well, obviously ain't nobody buying this shit if you bugging niggas for it. You know what I'm saying? I just told the homie RJ, it's like $100 for a post. Like it's like $100 for a story post, $400 for this is back when. So
I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with charging to be on somebody's Instagram. You have to pay. You have to pay to be on Academics Instagram.
You have to pay to be on Worldstar.
Historically, back in the day when you used to open up Double XL Source magazines, when you flip to the back, there would be ads of weak ass rappers that they pay for their ad to be in there, or good rappers was their label will still pay for the ad. So and so album's coming out September 17th. There will be an ad paid for. So there's nothing wrong with a media platform advertising. My issue is that I'm noticing is you cannot, like the Source didn't have artists. Double XL didn't have artists. They were just doing the media perspective, the media's job, reporting on the music, journaling about the music. I feel like Thizzler, I can't trust your opinion on music if you have artists signed to you, which is why I always tell people I'm not interested in signing artists. Oh, why don't you sign some artists? Why don't you sign some artists? I'm enjoying being a journalist. Right. You think I'm going to sign an artist and then be publicly putting them on a report card and grading them? You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's a conflict of interest. I think that's what Thizzler is just spreading it too thin.
I had a conversation about Thizzler earlier this week with my homeboy RJ. He do a lot of work with DC Baby Draco. They got some shit going on. But you know DC Baby, I know you know who DC Baby Draco is.
What about him?
You know who that is?
Yeah, what about
Okay,
him?
so the homie's working with DC Baby Draco. They got a lot of shit going up. But he was like, hey, well, how do you feel about me promoting it through Thizzler? And I said, honestly, my nigga, the money that you would give to Thizzler, you would do better putting that money behind your own Instagram or YouTube ads.
Mm-hmm.
It'd do better. Nobody. When's the last time you went to Thizzler for anything?
Nothing.
Yeah, shout out to the homie RJ. Shout out to DC Baby Draco.
But I do feel LaRussell's plight and a lot of Bay Area artists that echo his sentiments. They once had a platform that they felt was breaking artists and had their back, and now that platform only cares about the artists that they've signed.
Or who
and I
paying.
think that is what's wrong. I think it's wrong when a platform signs artists and prioritizes the artists that are signed to their record label division over just pushing the Bay Area artists that they think could help transform the Bay Area.
You know how bad you got to be to piss off Mr. Positive LaRussell?
I have pissed off LaRussell before.
Damn, bro, you make everybody mad.
I've called LaRussell a bitch before.
I've heard.
And LaRussell has apologized to me.
The positive nigga? Bro, you into it with the positive nigga?
On my first NorCal report card, I gave
How you into
LaRussell a
positive nigga?
B-,
Okay.
which is something I don't do.
That's a good grade for you.
I fuck with LaRussell.
Yeah.
I gave him a B-. He decided to tweet. He said, what kind of weird nigga sits up and does something like this, not knowing the history of the rap report card? And so I'm like, nigga, I gave you a B-. Stop crying like a bitch. And the next,
Told him straight up like that?
yes, on Twitter, tweet's still up. The very next day, he came back and apologized on Twitter. He said, "Hey, bro, I was having a bad day. I saw your list, and I apologize." And it's like, you got to be minus, bro. I don't give those out, brother. Like, I don't.
That's a good grade
That's
from you.
great.
Yeah.
Dejon Paul grade, bro.
I don't give
And
those
that's a nigga
out.
first grade?
That's his
Take
first
that
grade.
shit
Yeah, that's a
and
good
shut
grade
up.
from this nigga.
But so yeah, I've gotten to it with LaRussell as well. But much respect to him. He's one of the most consistent, hardworking, most strategic, one of the greatest marketers of our generation.
Shout out to the backyard concerts.
And keep doing your thing. And hopefully Thizzler gets their shit together. Stop prioritizing, because none of the artists that they have signed to the label go anywhere. So get back into the media back, Thizzler, and focus on breaking artists that way.
Well, who's like their most popping artist?
On Thizzler Records,
There isn't one.
I can't name one.
There isn't one.
Let's Google it. You mind Googling Thizzler Records roster?
I'll chat GPT.
In the meantime, no rap songs on Billboard Top 40. This is the first time that this has happened since.
Did you laugh at that post?
Yes.
Why was it funny?
Because I try to tell rappers all across the nation, because I've done report cards not just for LA, but all across the nation, that they need to step it up in certain categories, and they tell me I'm wrong and shut my fat gay ass up. But here comes Billboard letting you know that for the first time in 30 years, none of you guys are charting in the top 40, so that lets you know that rappers need to step it up in certain categories.
So it's your ultimate aha, I told you so moment?
Yeah, they want to hear it from someone else. They don't want to hear it from me, so here's Billboard, the highest of the
Why do
high.
you think people don't want to hear from you? You think it has anything to do with because you're fat and gay, or you think that's just what they're hiding behind?
If I was straight and hood tats, and if I was a Crip or some straight Crip, yes, I'd be a multimillionaire, and everybody would abide by what I say.
What if you were a blood?
A straight gang member from LA.
Just want to see if it was
Yeah.
about one particular gang.
Same reason people don't look at Tyler the Creator as an LA rapper. But go
As
ahead.
far as like the most popular Thizzler rapper, there's like no like public like official records that state that, but the two most popular people that came and were assigned to them at a certain point were Mr. Fab and Neff the Pharaoh.
Okay,
Neff. I can see Neff.
So I can say Neff and Pharaoh, but here's the thing about Mr. Fab and Neff the Pharaoh. That's kind of like picking
Pharrell
two
was
different.
independent for a very long time.
But I was gonna say that's like picking two different apples from the same tree. Shout out to Neff, shout out to Mr. Fab,
but they
that's
didn't go far.
not even that they didn't go far. Them niggas is, if you even know the politics, that's like, oh, I picked Andre 3000 and Big Boy. Well, it's two different apples from the same tree. You feel me?
And
Like,
they probably
it's-
weren't even signed to them for that long. Maybe it was like an album or two. So you can't really call them Thizzler artists.
What's your guys' take on the Billboard Top 40 not having any rap songs for the first time since 1990?
Rap music is in a terrible state right now, and niggas' music is just ass. And we have a lot of ass rappers because you niggas ain't talking about shit. Everybody on drugs. Fuck a op. Fuck about the same complaints I have about LA music is the same complaints I have about music, period. Y'all niggas is weak, bro. Ass. Ain't nobody talking about shit. That's why we on a day in LA arguing with this nigga, not talking about new albums out because it ain't no shit worth talking about.
Yeah, what music?
This is more entertaining.
So I'm just a byproduct of there being no cool records that are worth talking about.
If there
As
was
long
some
as you
cool
know. Hell
music
yeah,
out,
nigga,
do you
we
think we
would
would
be-
fucking have you here? Are
shit
you
here,
serious?
Fuck up, bro.
Are you serious?
This nigga, wow, bro. Niggas don't like you in real life. You a consolation prize. You like batteries. You ain't included.
What's your take on this? What's your
fucked
take
up,
on
bro.
this,
What's
Boe
up with this
Jackman?
nigga? Sorry, get your boy.
Huh? What is my take on?
Billboard Top 40 not having rap songs. First time since 1990.
I think that's fucking crazy because like there's a certain point, not too fucking long ago, where like rap was like the fucking biggest thing, and so to see like a big ass decline like that to where there's like no fucking records on the top like 40, bro, is fucking insane. It makes me wonder like what the fuck is going on.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Is there a country song on the top 40 right now?
I'm sure there are.
So this is what I'll say about rap music. Call me what you want to call it. It's only racist and black people are only, racist and blah, blah, when we're trying to gatekeep something of ours. You see how tight white people are with country music?
I was just going to say that.
Tight as fuck with that shit.
They gatekeep.
They gatekeep the fuck
point,
out of that shit. Maybe we should have gatekeep our shit more. Maybe we shouldn't allow so many motherfuckers to come into our house and feel like they're comfortable to where now they forget that they're guests because you watered down the recipe.
I think that gatekeeping is a big the absence of gatekeeping is a huge problem with hip hop. I think that if there were more tastemakers and people in positions of power and influence that spoke out against whack music, that kept whack music away, that shunned whack music, shunned whack albums, shunned whack artists, I think that hip hop would be more pure. Back in the day, we had Source Magazine, and if you put out a weak album, you got one mic or two mics. And that was it. Like, it was like trash. But now you have someone say, I don't care. You only have one hot song and I'm an enemy. So it's like hip hop is totally flipped on his head. You can't even say that you don't like something anymore. You're deemed as a hater.
Even deeper than this. So on the exact extreme opposite, you're deemed as a hater, or you have the people, not a shot at you, but if the shoe fit, wear that motherfucker. You have the people who are in the culture that are not of the culture coming in and being around niggas, pumping their heads up, and bro, you're corny. And you're making it look corny by proximity. For example, I'll say, you see how Trap Lord Ross got dead at Complex Con?
Yeah, I did see that.
Because you corny. And you're not allowing your corny brand to spill into what this man had going on. Niggas ain't going for that corny shit. Get away from me. But you have niggas like that in our culture, and they're the ones saying what's cool and what's not. Nigga, you a visitor. How are you even allowed to give kind of dictations?
We've always had culture vultures in the business. Julie Greenwald was a culture vulture for many years. Randy Acker, many years. What are we talking about? There's always Leo Cohen. There's always been non-black people working in hip hop culture that don't have the best interest of the artists and black people, black men, black women in general in positions of power in hip hop. But they still found a way to make the music relevant, strong, potent, and timeless.
So that's where Julie Greenwald and everybody else you name, that's what they do that these new outsiders don't do. At least Judy had the foresight to say, well, I may or may not respect this, but if I do this, it makes them successful, but it makes me even more successful. Yeah. So let's push it. But now you have the Aiden Rosses doing music. What the fuck do we care about Aiden Ross's taste on our culture? We don't give a fuck about that. You see how Neon got treated at the Breakfast Club because you really don't fuck with us. Yeah. You feel me? But these are our...
That shit. You see all the fucking... treat that motherfucker how you be trying to treat me, bro. That motherfucker...
I don't try to treat you like nothing. I treat you like something.
But racist, bro.
Your business. But okay, I'll even say that. You know what would be even more powerful? You know what would be even more powerful if you took your pale ass over there and did it? Because 100, not even being funny. Listen, like because no, I'm not talking about that. When it comes to people like Neon or anyone else disrespecting our culture, because you just said it, he's racist and all that. Hear me. Hear me. Okay, cool. We don't care about that. Anybody who's doing it, fuck Neon. Maybe somebody like you who are guests in our culture, maybe you should try checking that shit too, along with me who's already checking that shit. Because as a guest, maybe you should show other guests how to act instead of acting a fool like you're not acting somebody's house. Back to the point that I was saying with you though, it's too many motherfuckers in our culture that are not of our culture getting a voice in our culture.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put that chocolate in your mouth. I know you. That's what you want, huh? Go ahead. That's your business.
I thought you was talking to me.
Hell no, nigga. Pause. What's up with you?
Brother.
But you put the dress on. But it's too many people who are out of the culture and not of the culture dictating and having opinions and voices of the culture. That's it.
Yeah, but that's always been a factor. I feel like at the end of the day, whether you black, white, Hispanic, Asian, because some of my favorite, Matty C was a white man. He's one of my favorite hip hop journalists of all time. He used to write unsigned hype columns for the Source, and he also ended up getting an A&R job at Loud Records. Loud Records, one of my favorite hip hop labels of all time, founded by Steve Rifkin of the SRC company. One of the founders of Street Team Promotions in hip hop is a white man. So there's always been non-black people that worked in hip hop that I have an affinity for. So I can't strictly attribute it to that. What I can attribute it to is just a lack of gatekeeping overall, regardless of race. No one is telling these artists, whether it's an A&R, journalists, critics, whatever. No one's really telling these artists how they feel about their music.
Dejon, when the last time you seen somebody outside of like the obvious of maybe a TDE or something like that? But when the last time you seen an A&R for anything, fool? Niggas call themselves A&R because it sound good, but niggas
I
don't
see
be
A&Rs
A&R.
all the time. They be finding bitches for the artists, rolling up their blunts, pouring up their lean, going to get their drugs.
Making sure they 45 minutes late.
Yeah.
Making sure they 45 minutes late. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Them are the new A&Rs.
Because, I'll even say this, and now I am, I'm taking a shot. Somebody know who I'm talking to right now from a very big label. I know an A&R right now. You ain't did nothing in your career since 2018 when I flew you from Atlanta to LA, or maybe it's 19, when I flew you from Atlanta to LA with me to work on my project. You feel me? And niggas ain't doing shit. Niggas is good at, like you've said it before, looking and sounding busy, but who doing something? What A&R right now is doing something? That shit don't exist. Artist development is a lost art, and it's been gone.
You put a name on it.
I'm talking to your hoe ass. You gonna do something about it? All right, then.
They don't
shut
like
up.
each other. Before we
Don't get involved unless you want to get involved.
What's up, Mike? What's up, Mike?
It's a mic right there. It's a mic right there. Put it in your mouth.
All the gay shit, bro.
That's it.
Put it in
That's
your
it
mouth.
from you.
Yeah, bro.
Put it in
Enough of
your
the gay
mouth.
shit.
Shut
don't
up.
have it
I'm feeling
anymore.
uncomfortable.
Shut up.
You're
Anyway.
wrong.
Why? Cause see a
Thank you,
mark?
brother.
You see a mark?
All the gay innuendo.
Man,
It-
you
it's
do you,
like,
bro.
it's-
Go ahead.
it's
Ain't nobody
making me,
ask you.
like,
We don't need
feel
backup
Can
help.
we
We don't
please
need
talk
backup
about
help.
the next topic?
I would like
want
to
to
see
take
more
this
A&R.
burger suit outside.
Hold on. Why you not an A&R?
Well, I have A&R before.
But why are you not actively A&R and LA artists?
Because
With
I
as much
enjoy
knowledge you
being
have.
a journalist.
Said it earlier.
But-
He doesn't want to be
okay, so-
involved in.
I just want to write
specifics
about
of any
music.
particular
Sometimes you
artist.
granted responsibility that you ain't asked for, bro.
listen.
The LA rap culture could use you, Dejon.
I'm sure they can use me to do a lot of stuff. Manage, A&R, executive produce. I can do all of it. And maybe I will. I'm only 30 years old. But right now, I'm enjoying being the rap report card guy. I like hearing music, journaling about it, expressing my opinions on my platform. That's what I'm in right now.
If you could A&R with any artist right now, who would you A&R with? So you could pick anybody.
I would need, who's in need of my help most is Zoe Osama.
Here, I knew you was gonna
Who
go there.
I would like to work with most is Big Sad 1900 because he seems to
fucking
be.
knew you were gonna say that. Bro.
He
I should've
seems to be
fucking
the
said
only
it.
rapper in LA that
I'm
really
hella mad.
listens to me, that really
mad.
takes my advice and sends me stuff like, how's this sound? And I'd be like, you need to change it, you need to change that, and he actually executes
I'm
it.
hella mad, bro.
Let's talk about this. Ty Dolla $ign's new album, Tycoon, has technically quote unquote flopped. It sold 8,000 copies and
8,000.
missed Billboard missed top 200 albums on Billboard altogether. Excuse me. Just Read Up 3 sold 8,000 copies last year, first week. So now Ty Dolla $ign's Tycoon album is doing that. What's your take?
On Just Read Up 3?
No, that was trash.
Wait, so you just said that shit sucked. What sucked? Tycoon or just
he
Read
said
Up
Just
3?
Read Up 3.
Just Read Up 3.
You said
But
that
now
shit
we're talking about
sucked?
Tycoon. They had the same first week. That's why I brought that up.
Oh, I was. What's my take on what? Sorry.
Ty Dolla $ign's album flopping.
Not surprised. Like he's not at the top of his game. Hasn't been for a long time, and I didn't even listen to the project. So I'm a contributor to it flopping.
I think that it was terribly marketed. I think there was no rollout, no
I didn't even
advertising,
know
no
he fucking
promotion.
dropped.
I don't like this no rollout
You're not Beyonce. You can't just
narrative.
drop.
That's
That
not true.
part.
I don't
That
like
part.
it because he was just on Drink Champs and a litany of other Gillian Wallow. Like he just did all the black podcasts
Okay,
So this is
last
what-
week.
So because he's sipping, did he promote his project or was he just on
Yeah.
there?
No, he was on there
Well,
clearly to promote his
I'll
project.
say this.
So he went to all the
I
platforms.
don't think that it was an effective. Okay, you can go to all the
It
platforms.
wasn't an effective rollout.
Maybe you should have did some groundwork in the city of Los Angeles where you're promoting this, which is your majority fan base.
That's not him.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, but to the rollout point,
He hasn't worn his LA hat in many years.
I tell people this all the time. When it comes to a rollout, everything works. Being digital on podcasts, being advertising and marketing YouTube and Instagram, and actually being on the ground floor and actually doing things. You have to do it all. Big Sad had that big ass cup. You feel me? That, but that's tangible. You need to have something tangible. G Perico got the birria macaroni and cheese. Hate him or love him, that's something tangible. And this motherfuckers lined up around the corner for this shit.
I think that was more ancillary. I don't think that like dropped the same week or timing of his
I'm
project.
just giving examples of tangible things. There's nothing tangible to touch.
I think the most important thing about a rollout or lack thereof is story. What is Ty Dolla $ign's story? What's the narrative? My favorite artists put out projects that mirror where they were at in their life. So when Mary J. Blige put out The Breakthrough, she was having a breakthrough in her life. I just got married. I'm in the best shape of my life. My voice sounds best. I quit drugs. I'm having a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual breakthrough. So you get the breakthrough album. Her next album, Growing Pains. Next album, Stronger. After Growing Pains, you're stronger. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Ty Dolla $ign is not really an album artist. I haven't paid attention to any of his albums since Free TC, his debut. Yeah. And I feel like there's no narrative or story that he's presented with this Tycoon
So you
album.
think that maybe he should have had more, I don't want to say character, and I'm not saying it disrespectful, but maybe there should have been more involved into the character of who is Tyler Dolla, make it more personal to me.
Who are you today?
Yeah.
Who are you right now? Why are you dropping this album? Why is this album called
Like
Tycoon?
how are they?
You make people care.
You make people
That's
care.
his team's job. That's him and his team's job
people do
to
care.
make people care about him dropping a new album and where he's at in his life. And I feel like that Don't Stop the Party record is trash. The Tiger record I heard is trash. I didn't listen to the whole album, but the
I
singles
listened
I
to the
heard.
whole album.
How'd you feel about it?
Scale of 1 to 10, I graded a solid, is a 6.5. Would that be a D?
D.
Yeah, I give it a
Getting close
strong
to a
D.
C.
You got the credits to pass the class.
Okay, cool. I have to check it out, but yeah, it definitely didn't perform well.
Ty Dolla $ign
On
shit.
the single, it's a party record. Don't Stop the Party.
I mean, it's Ty Dolla $ign shit. Parties, you have a couple deep records.
House in the Hills.
Yeah.
I have it again. Ty Dolla $ign.
But nigga, don't say you look for lyricism and you over here talking about how great Ralphie is, so you don't care about
He
lyricism.
veered
You just want
off
something
from
that
West
feels
Coast hip hop. He veered off from that West Coast sound and went to a rockstar lane. But I don't think he had like big records with
good.
that.
He's trying to be versatile. You see him out there in the fishnet shirt.
Yeah, but he never
on now.
landed big records with those things.
But nigga, you seen the fishnet shirt.
You saw it.
Yeah, man, he's doing his thing. Hey, man, I don't give
I
a
saw
shit.
old
That's rich
boy
nigga
kiss
shit.
him on his cheeks too at the party as
I don't know
well.
nothing about that.
But shout out to Ty Dolla $ign.
Fishnet shirt.
I wouldn't wear the
Turner had that
fishnet
same
shirt.
shirt.
But when it comes to
You
niggas,
look good in it?
so
Ooh.
Answer the question.
do you think that he look good in
I'm
it?
asking you.
I think that if a grown man wants to wear a fishnet shirt because he feels like he's a rock star and that's what he's comfortable in, he should be allowed to do that. Yes.
Did he look good in it?
If that's what he feels wear, that's
I'm
what he
asking
does.
you.
I have no opinion of how a grown man looks in a fishnet shirt.
So,
That's my answer. I have no opinion.
okay.
If he feels like that's what he wants to wear, that's cool.
Hurricane Melissa.
Melissa,
Tell me you liked him in that fishnet shirt.
I bet something
Something.
did tell you that. That's the voice in your head that made you put on that dress. Go ahead.
No, something tells me you liked him in that.
Could you put the hat back on at least?
Or-
We're in costume.
With your mark ass.
It just got hella hot.
Put the hat on, ho.
We're almost done. Wow, be respectful. All right, so Hurricane Melissa, we want to send prayers and well wishes
He's
to
PM right now. He's doing too much.
Go
the
for it.
people in Jamaica that are dealing with a hurricane.
30 dead.
These people really killed my Halloween high. And I was having a Halloween high. I'm festive.
Here, catch a sugar rush.
No.
Enough. No,
I
it's
didn't mean
crazy.
to kill it. I was just hella hot.
All right, with that being
But no, the
said,
hurricane Melissa, 30 people dead. You seen the
rest
video?
in peace. Send in
Yeah.
prayers, condolences, well wishes, all of that stuff. There's nothing else I could do. I'm not.
You see the video of the girl in the eye in the store?
No.
That shit is crazy. They're
I
in
saw
the
a
eye of the
video
store.
of flooded homes, and they still had the television plugged up, and were like swimming around in the living room, but the TV was still plugged up. I've seen a lot of terrible footage of this hurricane in Jamaica. So again, prayers to them. But hypothetically, what would you do if there was a huge hurricane in LA? Because I can't swim.
For real?
No,
Nigga, how you don't know how to swim?
I'm not afloat.
You should learn how to swim, bro.
I've had swimming lessons, never caught the rhythm.
How long did you stay
know
in the
how to
lessons?
Fucking swim. You don't know how to.
A few
you can
times.
float.
I know how to
You can
float.
float,
that's
then
not
you can
swimming.
swim, nigga.
No, I know how to
You can
become.
float, you can
I
swim.
know how to become extremely still, calm myself, and rise to the top and sit there. But I do not know how to be mobile in water.
If you can walk, you can run. If you can float, you can swim.
I'm fucking Michael Phelps, but I can fucking swim because I can hold myself afloat.
You can swim, bro.
Okay.
I don't know how to.
I believe in your swimming.
You got it.
I believe
bro.
in your swimming.
Okay, sure.
I don't think you're drowning.
You flounder.
I'm
I
what?
don't think you're
Flounder,
drowning.
the fish.
What would you do
Maybe
in a
it's a dolphin.
hurricane?
I would immediately try and like link up with the baddest bitch in my phone and try to get something cracking because not too sure if we're gonna live another day. That's what I would do.
Sure.
I'm going to the hills. Top of the hills. Hurricane, you get to higher ground. That's what
Higher
you do.
ground,
Yeah,
yep.
that's
I
what
like
you do.
that
In a
idea.
natural
But there's
emergency.
no guarantee though.
Okay, but you try to live. So you don't just you.
He's
hold
making
on.
an attempt.
Hold on. I'm about to give you some real conversation here.
See, okay, I guess I'll agree with you there. I
No,
fucked up.
you make an attempt to live. You don't just go.
Right.
Oh, I'm just here. I'm just gonna unalive with this hoe. Like you tripping, bro? Go live, nigga. What's up with you?
Yeah, I'm driving to
I'll give
Vegas.
that one to him.
Go uphill. Yeah.
driving to Vegas.
I'll
And
give
that-
one
that's
to him.
uphill.
That's
You
me
reach for
thinking
higher
with my
ground.
dick, bro, and you're right about that.
You're
I need
gonna
stop
get
doing
some
that.
pussy.
I need to stop doing that.
Pussy in Vegas.
Yeah, you could drive that. It's hoes at higher ground.
Vegas
Facts.
pussy.
That's facts. See,
Yeah.
that's
Because like even
You
on
gonna get one last piece of pussy and drown in L.A. versus all the pussy in Vegas.
I'm wrong for it. I'm wrong for that take,
fool.
and I take
Bad
accountability.
take.
and then I would
Ricky?
even say past.
Huh?
You a bad take.
Yeah,
Ricky.
get it together, Ricky.
It is a
Get it together. I would say go to you would want to drive towards Colorado. Aspen, you continue from LA to Colorado, you continue an incline.
To hit the Rockies.
Hit the Rockies, go towards Colorado, you going uphill. Anywhere I'll put it like this, anywhere that's snow, you going uphill.
All right, again, we want to send prayers to Hurricane Melissa victims. That's terrible. I never thought I would see that happen to such a beautiful island like Jamaica. All right, I want to close this episode.
Wait, do you believe in conspiracies?
I don't believe in a hurricane button. No.
You believe the earth is round too.
I think the earth is flat.
There's definitely.
The fuck?
Okay. What makes you guys think that? I'm not agreeing to
It
disagree.
just makes more sense for it to be
Because
flat.
curvature occurs at a certain amount of miles. Don't let me lie and say exactly what it is, but you've been on a plane and you've able to observe that with a naked eye. And if you've driven across country, you're able to observe that with a naked eye, and curvature doesn't happen. That's just physics.
Where's the bend? No one's ever seen the bend.
Where's the end?
The bend.
No, but I'm asking.
So
where's end?
the bend is, to my understanding, I'm not saying that this is real, I'm just saying this is to my understanding. I say that there's an ice wall and we're within a realm, and then there are other realms with outside that ice wall. So when you hear people saying that there are aliens coming from Mars, that's not an alien coming from maybe a different planet. That's somebody coming from a different realm outside of ours to come
That
check
flew
out what we
over the
got
ice
going
wall.
on. Boom. And that's that
Game
type
of
of shit.
Thrones. The North remembers.
Boom.
Bro, I literally, I agree with that, bro. I've never seen like that conspiracy online, but I've had that conspiracy on my own.
And I'll end it with this on a short one, unless y'all niggas want to go into conspiracies. I could talk
I
conspiracies.
don't want to have a conspiracy
But
segment.
just real quick,
Just a couple.
NASA was originally for underwater exploration, and then they went and did space. But they'll tell you that that water is 95% undiscovered. So you mean to tell me you know more about Mars, that's a different planet, than we know about our own planet? That doesn't even make sense. How you know more about somebody else's house than your own?
Do you believe in space?
No,
We can't go up. Come on.
it's a firmament.
Hold on, because Gayle King and Katy Perry just went to space.
And that's exactly
so
why I
what
don't
the fuck are
believe in it.
y'all
That
talking
shit's
about?
fake as fuck.
Right, that's how I
It
don't
was on
believe
the
in it.
news.
Exactly.
Yeah, they also
Right.
tried to tell us that aliens were real. No,
And you got a you got a COVID shot?
No.
I've seen it.
You got a COVID shot?
That's a
Why-
personal
what is that?
question.
You got a COVID shot. I never got the COVID shot. But how many
Okay,
motherfuckers?
Kyrie Irving.
How many niggas need it now? How many niggas got that shot and now don't need it? You got it for what?
Got the shot and died.
We have conspiracy theories here. I want to end with
Flat
something a little
Earth.
bit more upbeat. Again, you guys have killed my Halloween high. This is supposed to be a festive.
Well, I'm
fun
getting along with the
episode.
nigga about conspiracies. Now I'm wrong.
I want to have a fun episode. I want you to tell me your
Blame
best
Ash Bash.
cheating story. A time you either got caught cheating or caught someone
I
cheating.
got recently cheating.
You take the lead on this one.
All right, bro. So
To the mic, perhaps.
All right. I'm sorry. So I was in Stockton, and I was with my girlfriend, and we had went on like a little mini vacay because I had got booked to do some shit in NorCal, and I had fell asleep. I wake up, she has my phone in the bathroom, bro, and I'm like, bro, open the fucking door. She's like, not.
How old is she?
My age, 25.
Okay, so y'all young. She petty.
So, bro, she fucking, like, goes through all my shit, goes through my hidden photos and videos, and sees a video of me fucking another girl.
Why is that in your phone? Why you record
Bro,
that?
A sex
I don't
tape?
know,
Yeah,
bro.
why you record that?
I don't know. I was proud of it.
Was she fire?
She was cool.
Let me see your
black?
Instagram. Let me see your Instagram. Not that I don't want to see your things.
She
but what's
deleted. She blocked me actually because my girlfriend or ex now like called her up and like went off on her, and it was just this whole thing. And now I'm blocked on everything, and I deleted all the pictures. And
pull up her
everything.
Instagram on Dejon Instagram.
No.
Yeah, I want to see.
I don't
What she
wanna
look
see
like.
her.
What your girlfriend look like? She was fire. Did you cheat up or cheat down?
Cheated equal.
Okay, I can respect the equal cheat. My
Source?
little brother set me up one time, and he watching too. Fuck you. I was in the
Got
house.
set up by your brother.
He's like, yeah, little fucker.
What
I was
happened?
in the house. He know the story I'm finna tell too. He watching right now. We had our own. Well, I had my house. Me and my little brother living together. You know, like my kid, whatever. Woody bam.
Yeah.
I was 18 years old. We lived in Cerritos. I had a girl in the house. I was on my bed. Girl topless, big old booty on my lap. Woody bam. I'm doing my shit.
Was she fat?
Nah, she was thick. She was. I ain't gonna say her name, but she was fine. Nah, that wasn't. I hit a fat bitch, but that wasn't one of my fat bitches.
There's nothing wrong with bigger
There's nothing wrong
girls.
with a pretty big girl.
Fuck no.
But
And
she's-
a lot of them are hella pretty. Like they got a cute ass face.
Most.
So, long story short, I got her on my lap. She topless. my actual girlfriend at the time, opens my bedroom window and sticks her head in and was like, "What the fuck?" And then she come around to the front door where my little brother, dumbass, left the door unlocked for her, and she come in. And you
Fight
know,
the girl?
no, my bitches don't be fighting. You ain't doing all that. My girl now she'll fight, but back in my shit, my bitches ain't fighting. She was just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're cheating." And then my girlfriend left, and she was mad. And I told the little side bitch like, "Hey, my bitch tripping. Like you gotta go." So she left, but this where I ain't shit at. 10 minutes later, I thought about it. When my bitch leaving, I called the side bitch back. Well, shit, you might as well come back because she gonna leave anyway.
You in
You're a
trouble, you in trouble.
dickhead, bro.
Yeah. So I called the side bitch back.
A time I've got caught cheating.
I'm
It's
already caught, bro. You might as well fucking come back.
Yeah. And then to my defense, both kept fucking with me afterwards. So
That's funny.
if they were stupid enough to fuck with you in the first place.
bendeja.
My first time getting caught cheating, dang. Or the best time. Trying to see what I can tell.
Damn, bro, you out here cheating on your niggas like that? The best time? Damn, Dejon.
I got caught in a Louisiana fried chicken.
Wait, what?
I got caught inside of a Louisiana fried
Dejon,
chicken.
you making
I
this
swear to
up, fool?
God. I swear to God, everything I love.
You got caught cheating over
I
a meal?
went to Louisiana fried chicken with a nigga. One of them's dead, so God bless the dead.
Which
He
Louisiana?
got killed. I'm not gonna say.
Oh, Manchester, Normandy?
No. But I'm in Louisiana fried chicken with. I had two niggas at the
one
same
on
time.
beach?
Don't worry about that. Not in Inglewood.
How long ago was this?
2018.
Recently?
That was many years
I
ago.
mean, not.
But yeah,
I mean, kind of recent.
I had two niggas, and I took one of them to Louisiana fried chicken
ghetto,
because
bro.
that is how I trick. Within a window. So we walk in and we're standing in line. I'm excited because I'm about to get some Louisiana fried chicken. And bro, why my other boyfriend walk in the door?
Why did you take him to the same place that you and your fucking boyfriend go to?
Yes.
Why would you do that?
Because it was lunchtime and I just wanted to get a little something bite to eat.
See, you can't be a fucking lazy.
So
cheater,
you thinking
bro.
with your thinking, you thinking with your stomach, nigga. What the fuck is up with you two niggas?
I was just gonna get a snack pack. But nonetheless, my other nigga walks in and he see me like, "Oh, what's up?" Cause he don't, he like, "Oh, what's up?" He give me a hug or whatever and started talking to me. And then the other nigga that I was with, my other nigga, he like, "This what we doing?" Like, really? And then he walk out and I had to walk out behind him and it was just a lot. But long story short,
messy, bro. That's why they call you messy.
Long story short, we still got
everything
our
about
food.
you messy, my nigga.
Why didn't you just say that was like your homie or something?
That nigga said we still got food.
we still got our food.
And you still called.
Wait,
the
so
bitch back.
all three of y'all still ate food?
So you ain't shit either. 'cause
We
you
didn't eat
called
it
the bitch
together.
back.
I'm saying, but everybody still ended up with a plate.
That was
Is
in
everybody
here.
fat in this story?
No, I don't date fat niggas.
So you're the only fat person in the story.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're not attracted to
Fat people at all. No.
Really?
Disgusting.
disgusted.
Yeah.
That's your business.
You hear this shit?
I mean, that's not. That's
You
not.
hear this shit? You're disgusted.
Dejon's dating life is not. That doesn't really interest me.
Now, time I caught someone cheating, this is more recent. They had someone playing on my phone, calling my phone nonstop from a no caller ID. I answer, I just hear somebody breathing. And then I get a text message, and it's like, if you fucking with so and so, just know they've been playing you. You can have them XYZ.
Damn.
And so I just screenshot. I didn't reply. I screenshot it, sent it to old boy, and it was deuces from there because I'm too old for that. Like,
This is recently?
yeah, this is recently.
Like how recent?
Recently,
Like this month?
yeah.
Oh
This shit happened
shit! Wait,
yesterday?
so are you heartbroken? You going through heartbreak?
No, I'm not
It
heartbroken.
was a fling.
No, it wasn't a fling. I love my career so much. I didn't give myself to that person in that relationship.
I see.
And I don't think I ever will give myself to a person.
You ever see yourself like getting married?
No. No. I'm married to the music. I'm married to the game. I'm married to working. This is
Bro,
my
sound
love.
like a dope dealer, fool. Dejon act like he out here selling a pack,
This is my love. I love this more. I love this more than
I
anything.
love the hustle.
I love this more than anything. I'll never put a nigga before this. So no.
I mean,
And-
but eventually, bro, like you want to settle down.
Do I?
I
Nigga,
mean,
you shooting your shot?
No.
I don't
I'm
like
saying,
interracial
like, in
either.
general. Like
Burnt
eventually,
out.
I want to settle down.
No,
Oh
everybody-
yeah, no. Eventually,
I can
I'll
be married to the grind, but eventually, bro, I'm gonna want a girl to go home to.
I had a girl
I
come
want
to
an
my
Oscar
girl as a woman
award.
recently. Well, not recently, but in the last like however many months, I had somebody come to my girl as a woman. That happened.
really.
Yeah, one of my old bitches for sure.
She
I
what?
can't believe her.
Messy bitch. What's up with you? Ungrateful.
Yeah, seeing
Bitch,
you
ungrateful.
happy and
Oh, God, bro, you feel me?
She
Living.
saw them cooking videos.
Oh, nigga,
Super chats.
man.
You
yeah.
sent them. Sorry.
She came to my girl as a woman.
These it? These all we got? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read our super chat. Shout out to our super chats. You didn't send me the names on the first one.
Please, none about me.
Yes, I want to shout out their names. I don't want to just read the messages. Give me one moment.
Shout out to Culture Campus. Shout out to Backdoor Media. Shout out to Yada I mean in the chat. I'm sorry, what was the first mod that was from your old?
Keyboard Warrior,
Keyboard
Culture
Warriors.
Campus, No Money Media, and Miss Dro City.
Yeah, man. Shout out to RJ. Shout out to DC Baby Draco. They got some good work coming in on Halloween.
All
Drop
right,
it.
Highlander 007. Shout out to all the super chats.
That's 2 weeks in a row for Highlander.
You're not going to like this one.
That's cool.
Ask Rich Trapper why he made a fake song with Nipsey disrespecting his legacy and family.
It wasn't a fake song with Nipsey, and it was clear about the family and all that.
$10.
Nipsey also blah, blah, blah. So if you wasn't, but I will say this, go back and go watch it again or go listen to it again. Thanks for the view in the chat.
What's the name of the song?
Rich Trapper, Nipsey Hussle. Just look it up. It's only one.
All
But
right.
you know when rappers do a song, they'll leave like the verse open and all that kind of shit and blah, blah, because niggas don't be finishing songs or might put it out unmastered and mixed and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Do somebody over there was like, yeah, my nigga, go ahead and add a verse to that and do your shit.
And you put it out.
There you go.
Thanks for the $10, Highlander 007. All right, Bully Breaker, Trap, you cool, but you can't talk money with pun.
Okay, that's fine, whatever.
How do you feel about that? Is that true or false?
What has pun done that makes? Let me ask you a question. You are because you're not in the rap space. You're more so like in the podcast, YouTube, and space, and all that kind of stuff.
I'm not a rapper.
But you know, I'm not even being funny. But like you're a
I
media
would like
person.
to get back to these.
You're a YouTuber, media person.
Yeah, I'm not a rapper.
Yeah. What are you aware of Ace Boy Pun?
His podcast.
His podcast
Or like him doing podcasts.
with other people.
Yeah.
But what are you aware of just him though? Like not what he does with other people.
Bro, nothing.
So that's what I think of pun. Nothing. Go ahead.
All right, Bully Breaker, another $5. Skip last week's show because of Brandon being on. Keep him off the show. LMAO, I'm a paying customer. I like Brandon.
Shout out to Billy Breaker.
I will have Brandon back for our Friendsgiving. I want Brandon Lush in town.
Lush already confirmed.
Sure. Frankie B notes, $5. Rich Grinder was in LA County Jail running his own personal glory hole. That
Okay.
was me. Highlander 007, $2. T-Rell, don't mess with you, Rich.
Okay.
Why are these all about you? Point and shoot, the
Shout
sheriff,
out to Point and
$2. Bo Jack pretended to know who Combat Jack was.
Crazy. Shout out to Point and Shoot.
That's funny you didn't. Visionary Star, $2. Is this a podcast or Rich Trapper insult show? Exactly.
I mean,
cool it on the insults next time.
Look, hold on. Can I say something on that? Typically, I'm professional. Typically, I'm whatever. I'm allowed to have my one, and I chose who I have my one with.
Why
Go
is it
ahead.
your arch nemesis? Visionary Star, $2. Tell Rich Trapper to settle down in Spanish. How do you say that in Spanish? And get you might want to thank you. How do you say settle down in Spanish? Comma thing?
Like sit down?
It's
Siete.
that's not settle down. That's sit down.
Yeah, like sit
Same
down.
thing.
No, settle down.
Settle down.
Calm
be
down. How do you say
calm
calm
down.
down?
Calm down.
Like sit down, relax.
But no,
sit
but
there.
that's not it.
Are you bilingual?
Do you speak Spanish, bro?
Not
You clearly just showed that you
Ricardo!
don't, bro. Like that's
You
not the
don't
Spanish.
speak
You don't speak
Spanish.
Spanish, fool. I'm not saying you wrong for it. That's
So
your culture.
because I'm Mexican, I have to speak Spanish?
Yes, I would assume so. Yes,
I would assume you know some
Yes, I would
Spanish.
know. I would assume. Not even being funny or
know a little
disrespectful.
bit.
I would assume that you would know.
Pescador.
That,
Huh?
Yeah.
Pescador.
I would assume that you do know the native
Fish.
language of where you're from. I would assume that.
Papas
I'm not doing this
fritas.
right now.
He doesn't know Spanish.
Go for it. Yeah, whatever.
Papas fritas is French fries.
French fries, you fat ass.
Hamburguesa.
Yeah. Hamburguesa.
you can't-
Hamburguesa.
Butter. Arroz.
Con todo,
rice,
con todo, sí, con todo, con todo.
frijoles,
You know that,
beans.
nigga.
All right.
Mas carne.
Point and shoot.
Throw it on this stupid ass.
Steak. More steak.
Yeah,
More
more
meat.
steak. Yeah.
Throw it to the-
All right. Point and shoot. Bo Jack and Flip Phone are both weird, unlikable. Shout out to
Hold
Sheriff.
on. What do you think about that with your weird, unlikable ass?
Why is there so much movement?
Yeah.
Sticks and
That's how
Stones.
it is opinion.
Okay.
Sticks and Stones LA. That was not what I said. Oh, that's last week's. I read these. All right. Shout out to all our
Shout out to everybody sending super chat.
super chats. I appreciate it. This has been another lit episode. I miss Ash Bash Energy. Bo Jackman, thank you for pulling up. Rich Trapper, thank you for pulling up and insulting Bo Jackman. Dejon Paul, thank you for sitting here while these two gentlemen insulted each other. Shake hands. No. Shake hands. Pound. Maybe a pound.
No.
All right. That was lame. All right. We're
That's
getting out
fine,
of
and
here.
I'll be there. Yes, I am.
I'll shake your hand.
That's cool. We ain't got that level of respect yet. We could get there, but we ain't there yet.
All right. These two don't
But
like
you,
each other.
you know, you my nigga though, so that's cool. Pause.
It's been a cool
Sorry, I love you. Production, I love y'all too.
pause because I'm your nigga. I'm cool.
Goddamn.
Production, I love y'all too. Pause.
We're out.